could be wishing you had. Fiona Potter, what do you think of these? Brand new.
I absolutely love them. You know, another thing you could do with those is put a whole cluster of of several different gemstones. Again, like you say, put them on a lobster clasp, so that you can just hook them on and off. Yeah, so you can maybe even set up different tassels again so that you can hook them on and off as well.
Or could you do birthstones, one for each month?
Absolutely.
So you could wear the same necklace every month or the same pendant. It could be like your signature piece. And then what you could do is interchange it with January's first stone with a garnet, and then February's you could do an amethyst and do wee lobster claw clasp and attach them, do you think?
Would be fabulous.
Have we got a gram weight on these at all? Dan. Because these are very, very weighty, very thick. Solid sterling silver, I would expect that to at least be a gram. Have we got any scales in here? Might be able to, with Fiona, I'm asking because Fiona Potter's a superstar and she might have scales, or she might know where they might be. No way. Yeah, right, this is what I couldn't get my head around. The reason I picked up the other charms that were smaller was because I thought it must be for those, because for $9.95 you wouldn't have 5 of these at that price. That's crazy. They're brand new. Normally sterling, well, maybe 3 at that price, not 5. 5 is a lot. 2/3 of this has already been allocated. I've only got a few left. If you've already got yours in your hand, or yours in your phone in your hand, and you've got yours, goodness me, that's a long-winded way of saying it, forgive me. Check it out as soon as you can. Oh, lovely, Sheena in Renfrewshire, great to hear from you. I'm from Renfrewshire. Ali, I'm thinking going to use them to hang a gem of distinction off. Oh, wow. Yummy indeed. That would be a good idea, wouldn't it?
It would. I can't find any scales, but yes,
it
would.
Oh, bless you, Fiona. Thank you so much for looking.
There's so much you could use those for. You could use them sort of, as we say, for dangles on pendants, for charm bracelets. Just wondering as well, just looking at somewhere, you could also use them as an earring finding.
I was just thinking that. We've got these solid sterling silver shepherd's hook for your earrings coming up later. They've got an open. And if you can excuse me for using my fingers, I'll see if I can open that there. I know I should be using flat nose or chain nose pliers, but I'm going to see if I can use... Is that open? Oh, they're not open.
Yeah.
Oh, they're... Oh, can I open it? Can I open it?
Do you want this one? This one's done.
Is it? I don't know if these open. That's what I'm thinking. Do they open?
Yes.
You were working with them. They're
already.
Good. Just because tweezers aren't the tool to use. I've just had a wee message from my producer Danny. Maria in Litchfield's been asking if you could use these with, or saying she would use them with polymer clay. Is that something you would do?
Oh yes. That would be lovely. And also hanging. Well, to be honest, anything that you would do to create a pendant or a drop, you could use those for. So you know the opportunities really are limitless.
Oh, I like that. Limitless, and we've got 20 left, but there's about 20 in baskets. So there you can see it. You get 5 of them, and there's on a shepherd's hook and as an option on chain, but you can put it on a stretchy. Can you see how I've just attached that through the link? You could use some wire, attach it the other way. And at £9.95, how about I bring you a whole half hour of rock bottom prices? And at £9.25 sterling silver, well, as I mentioned, I was confused because we do have something else coming up later. Sterling silver, we've got shepherd's hooks, we've got heart. Oh, I didn't realise there was an arrow on the toggle clasp. That is so cute. I knew there was a heart, but I didn't realise the toggle clasp was an arrow. They are the cutest toggle clasps ever. They're coming up at 8 o'clock. Can you even see that there? Oh my gosh, these are gorgeous. In the 8 o'clock hour, I'm in love. You get 3 of them, 3 sets in solid sterling silver, so 3 hearts and 3 of the arrows coming as a toggle clasp, but you can use them separately. Shepherd hooks, they're a reorder of something that was brand new not so long ago. We reordered them because they were that popular. Shepherd hooks, £9.25 sterling silver. They're coming up. In fact, that's what I was displaying it from. They will be in the 7 o'clock hour, and these, well, you'll have to check them out if you want to see if you manage to get any. Hopefully you will manage to get a chance on those. Best of luck indeed on anything you see you like. So if you've just tuned in, I'm Ali. It's so good to see you. What we're bringing to you is a whole evening of genuine gemstones, whether it be gemstones, whether it be findings, whether it be opportunities to make your own jewellery, whether it be crimping pliers. I've got deluxe crimping pliers coming up for you. Oh yeah, you are going to love it. Not just good ones, the deluxe ones, the super ones. I'll explain all about them when I bring them to you. They're coming up in the later hours. Lots and lots for you. Now this is a tremendous treat that my producer Danny is over the moon excited about. Wait, he is absolutely all over it. He would be if he could, but we've got to have him in the studio. And the other section has gone to our Fiona. Now these, 5:30, I'm going to be bringing you these genuine. It's called Shelly Delidocious. Oh yeah, yeah it is. And you're going to be over the moon when you see the price point we can take these to. Now, I know, Fiona, you've got a chance to play with these. Oh, in fact, you've already played with them. Oh my gosh, we'll show you that in about 20 moments. You'll be able to see what our Fiona's been up to. And just to let you know, something you would not have even expected on the Late Show. It is the ring, resizable to any size, Superstar buy. There are 8 individual loops on there for you to attach treats to. We've got pearls you can attach into there. We've got lots and lots coming up. It's the most stunning adjustable ring. So one size fits everybody. You just adjust it to suit you. And I have a huge reorder coming in for you. There are 300 available for you as my Superstar buy, so that means it'll be $8.45. It's solid sterling silver. It's magnificent. You're going to love it. Lots and lots of treats coming your way today, as well as an amazing amethyst. Oh, and fire opal. It's all go today. It's all go. Amethyst cubes. Oh, they're really fabulous. But they're coming up later. Sorry, I'm just getting a little bit excited. The ooh ah. The ooh ah. Ooh, come on and shine, shine. This is a strand that our Gemma was saying she managed to get a hold of. What do you think of these? They're huge. This is earlier, if you were watching the mid-show, you would have heard a noise going, ooh. And it was me, because producer Danny picked them up, and I was standing there going, they're huge. I had to try and keep my voice down, because obviously the lovely Jenny was presenting. These are amazing. Have you seen anything like these, Fiona?
No, then they're absolute wows, aren't they?
They are
you
wowzers.
You really will make a statement with those.
There's no way you could do anything shine or
no.
Well, actually, I'd say that. The ones on the end, you could do a smaller design. They start from a 13 by 6 mil, so they're not ostentatious, overempowering, but you have got some, I mean, look at that whopper. 1,000 carats across the entire strand, and that one on there is like a curling stone. It's huge. Now I love that sort of in between some of them, they've got a sort of druzy aspect to them as well as their natural banding. Oh, they make me think of sweeties. I love these. All from Brazil, Brazilian agate, huge opportunity. Now, do you know what you could actually do? You could use 1 or 2 of them and then interspace them with some polymer clay beads. Sort of similar size, so it wouldn't be too weighty. Would that work, Fiona, do you think?
It would, yeah.
Because that might be 1,000 carats round your neck, might be a little bit...
It might be a bit heavy, but you know, like you say, to have the centre ones, or maybe the centre one, miss the 2 at either side of it,
yeah.
So that you could use those then as a centre for maybe a bracelet, or horizontally as a pendant setting to have some dangles coming through it.
Well, that would be nice, because you can have a big, you've got really big drill holes there, so you can fit a good gauge wire or a good few tassels coming from there.
I mean, I think because it's such a statement piece, the temptation would be to keep it together, but like you say, it could be quite a weighty piece to wear. So by sort of taking out the alternate ones, you're still keeping the graduation, but then you can actually infill with other things and make a lot more jewellery with it.
That sounds fantastic. It's going to go a long way, and I'm a little bit disappointed because 1,000 carats should never even, it's not even £1 a carat. What is this? 10 pennies per carat? Is that what we're looking at? 1,000 carats for £10? $9.95? Redonkulous. That's my word of the day.
It is redonkulous.
Can't get my head around that.
They're so stunning, aren't they?
And with the purple, with the colour that you've got, I mean, we've been talking about the Pantone colour of 2015. For me, I'm looking at it right now. Yeah. Absolutely, mixed with that black. This is class. These are gorgeous, as in classy as a gemstone. So Leslie, Janice, you've got yours. Veronica's in, Lorna's in, Norma's in. It's really, really busy tonight. These are fantastic. Gosh, even just one of them on its own is a keyring charm. They're huge. I mean, that could be a keyring. Look at the size of it. It's a whopper. Now, don't be shy if you're looking at this and you think, gosh, they're great, but they're huge. They are, but it's how you use them. You might just decide to use the ones on the end. I mean, these ones, you could interspace. These are easily good sizes to make center pendants. Good to make within gemstone jewelry. I mean, you could make those into drop earrings. Of course you could. And you can mix them in with one of the most delicious amethyst strands we've got coming up tonight. Or rose quartz with our extended money back guarantee. Something like this you could work in with it, or a black strand of gemstones. Maybe clear you want to go for. There's lots of different gems you could work with it to enjoy it, and don't think it has to be this full entire strand. What I would do is maybe use one of the other staple strands that you've got, maybe a black onyx strand or a plain gemstone strand, or maybe a rose de France, or maybe you've got some rose quartz that you might want to put with it that would really almost, I guess, sort of relax that big look and give you something quite dainty, quite fun. So that sort of price for, I mean, that I can't get my eyes off that one. I want to use that as a paperweight. It's huge, isn't it?
It is, absolutely gorgeous.
We're loving it.
You know, like we were sort of saying, you could have that centre one to be a tassel or something, have tassels go through equally. You could take some of the smaller ones off either ends and do the same and sort of mirror that, but with earrings.
Yeah. Oh yeah, get these in your collection at $9.95. I'm going to have to move on, unfortunately, because at that price point we can't really afford to stay there. You do get 60 moments from the start of each opportunity with us here on the Late Show. You don't get the full show, as in the full 9 AM till 9 AM the next morning, unfortunately, like you do with the morning show. So what I would always say to you is be as quick as you can on something that you like. When you know you like it, add it to your order. You've got till the 31st of January to make your mind up. You're not going to be rushed in any way. Loads and loads of time. What I'm going to bring you now is labradorite. You can always change your mind, always, but I can't imagine you'll want to. Did I launch these? No, I don't think I did actually. I brought you something not too dissimilar, cubes of labradorite, and they flew out the door. I had some labradorite nuggets today that were just gorgeous. Everybody was commenting on all the different shillers that you could see. This hasn't been seen since July, so what we're going to do, there's not a huge quantity of them. There are only 19 of them, and I'm supposed to be at $14.95, quite rightly. From 5x4mm to 8x7mm on a 20cm strand, as much as I'm supposed to be at $14.95, there are 19 left. I'm going to make this a simple allocation, really quick, on the first confirmation. The first 19 people, either to join me on the phone lines or to join me on the web, will get these. So do be quick. Or the first 19 orders, should I say, because at that price point they're not going to be there for long. From $14 to $9.95 on a first come first served basis. Enjoy them. We are bringing you rock bottom prices, and at that price point, what we mean is we're going under £10, but we can't do it for long. There are only 19 of them, so enjoy. You have got time to call. Look at the purple. It's almost like ultraviolet coming from these. Can you see? And very rarely do we ever get cube shapes of labradorite. The faceted cubes from 5x4 to 8x7mm on a 20cm strand. Just one or two of those in earrings would be amazing. But earlier we were talking about labradorite as being a great gemstone for cufflinks. It's a great gem for ladies and gents, and at that sort of size, gosh, it's got our coral keeping her eye on it and dropping things. She's that excited by it. It is a very exciting strand. Have you got yours already, labradorite wise, or do you want to give yourself till the 31st of January to find one and make your mind up when you get it home? So essentially, we shouldn't be looking at $14.95. I think that's too low, but that's what we do on Jewellery Maker. We bring you as much as we can, as low as we can. But what we've decided to do, because purely there's only a few of them, 19 in the building is not a lot in the grand scheme of things when, for example, we've got 300 of the ring findings coming up. So it's not a big quantity for us. And it's not really a big enough quantity for us to warrant putting on air, but if we do it quickly and put it really low in price into a price that, well, it'll be that quick, they might blink and you'll miss it. So at $9.95, and yes, the management are going out for a meal. They've decided to have a meal for our gorgeous Chloe, who's going to be a mama. She's going to be a mummy, but we can't be there because we're obviously all here, which is brilliant because we're thrilled to be here, but we're just going to take advantage of it. We've asked them to bring us back a doggy bag. I don't think we're going to get one though. We do have cake though. More cake. I've already had cake today. Lemon trestle cake. Gonna have to move that on right there. Well done, Mercedes. You've got yours, and Gemma, Swetha. Well done. I hope I said that right. Great to see you. What was that? Sorry. 3. Oh. Do you like this? It's like a big rock, isn't it? A big slab. If only I could bring you some big slabs just like that. They're really lustrous, aren't they? Because you've got such a sizable surface. Oh, they're lovely and gold. Oh, yes. No. Oh, I love that they're not drilled too high at the top. It's that big, you can actually afford to go a wee bit further down than maybe where you would normally go on a gem like this. It's totally natural in not only its colour, but its shape. They've not been faceted into that shape. If I take it down, you'll be able to see the natural rock. It forms this way. This is an actual slab of agate. It's only ever been seen once with myself, and I went ridiculously low. Can we match it? I love that. I'm matching it. Can you see the natural formation? It's just naturally formed in that shape. Did you not realise how thick they were? Look how thick they are. They're great. Great in their size. Great as centre pendants. I mean, I'm looking at that as 5 massive pendants. What would you say to this, Fiona? What do you think?
Yeah, 5 massive pendants, but again, because of the organic nature of them as well, you could do some wonderful matte polymer clay with it.
Ooh.
And Debbie B's husband does the most amazing etching in glass and things, and I remember seeing her had the most amazing pendant quite a few months ago that he'd done, and they would be, I would imagine they would be beautiful for doing something like that.
You could do it, well, you could give it a go yourself with, have you got the Dremel? Because you could give it a go. I was doing some etching myself with our Dremel not so long ago. I was doing it with, pumpkin as well as on our plastic sheets. 780 carats, now £12.95 for 5. That's not even £5 each. The launch price was way lower than that. Can you have, I love that. Tee hee hee is what I've got in my ear. Tee hee hee. Would you say, Danny, you're a man. You're a mighty fine man. What a man, what a man, what a man, what a mighty fine man, mighty, mighty fine. Oh, it's good man, isn't it? I just changed the words to like a classic song. £8.95. Woohoo! Enjoy them. Even if you're looking at it and think, I don't know what I'm going to do with that. I'd even have it as hanging up in my window.
Yeah. You
Some
know,
bells hanging down from it.
People make dream catchers and things, don't they? They would be lovely. And oh, what are those charms that they have that they hang to catch the light as well?
Oh, I don't
know.
know. The ones that you usually make with sort of stained glass window ideas yourself as a kid.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. No idea.
They're gorgeous.
They are gorgeous. They're huge. I can't get my head around it. And I couldn't get my head around it the first time I brought them at $8.95. A huge quantity sold out that day. We've only got a few left. These will be selling out. Wow. That was only 29th of last month. It wasn't long ago. I remember it because they were amazing. They still are amazing. Do you know what I'm just thinking? Fiona's looking at some of the most gorgeous amethysts that we've got coming up, and greys and amethysts would just look gorgeous together. They would be amazing together. Wait till you see. Just a dream. Greys and purples.
And don't you think it's lovely to mix the organic nature of the sides and the slices of those with then the highly faceted, you know, amethyst. Sort of hand faceted amethyst. It's just 2 different looks, but pulling them together.
100% is lush. I would love that. Yes, yes, yes. Right, on that note, should we do a star by? Should we do Shelley Deli Docious? It's got nothing to do with anyone called Shelley though. But if you're called Shelley, we'll dedicate it to you. Shelley Deli Docious. Shelley Deli Docious, what a name. Do you think that's got something to do with Cubidavidocious or Slavidavidocious? What was the other one? Claspy Daspy Docious is coming up on Sunday. One day in the office, it was either Phil or Danny, I don't know because I wasn't there. I think it was producer Phil, came up with Slabby Davidocious or Cubby Doobidocious. And now between both producer Phil and producer Danny, they have to have a Doobidocious or a Deli Docious or a something Docious on the end of everything. But the good thing with yours is, when we did Cubby Doobidocious, that's all it said on the information. It didn't say anything else. It didn't say what it was. It just said Cubby Doobidocious, end of. So at least this gives you a slight idea of what Shelly Deli Docious is all about. You've got some shell strands, absolutely. Shell pearl, genuine shell pearl. So it's a reconstituted shell in the shape of a pearl. You've got yourself 10mm antique bronze, which are these huge dreamy ones, almost a sort of copper, goldeny copper to them. They're lovely. You've then got in there deep, rich 10mm shell pearls. Red shell for you in a smaller size as well. So these two go together. You've got the 10mm, and if I put that in there, you're looking at your 6mm. And then you've got maroon shell pearl. So you can put them all together, you can use them separately, you can use them individually, it does not matter, but you are going to get them all. So 2 strands of 10mm pearl, shell pearl. How, do you know, these are amazing. Do you know who these make me think of? They make me think of Hannah Osborne with some pearls. I can imagine her with some red lipstick, these and pearls alternate, or a strand of pearls with these. I just see it now. See it now. These shell pearls make me think of my mum, the burgundy maroon ones. These are like her mulberry pearls. Did you see those? They flew out the door. They were so popular. Loving these. And whether you want to use them separately or use them together, it's totally up to you. These would work great together, wouldn't they? Well, wouldn't it be amazing if we could actually show you them in, I don't know, finished pieces of jewellery? A little bit like these. They would be fantabulous, like the crankies would say. This is a necklace that was made by our very own guest designer Fiona Potter on her premiere to The Late Show. I want to see your messages coming in. Oh yes, I do, on JewelleryMaker.com. This is fantastic. Now, with this one, you've used the 2 10mm sizes plus the red of the 6mm as well, haven't you? Yeah, because then you can have 2 different looks. You can wear it that way, or you can put it totally upside down and have the clasp as the centerpiece. Sorry, I was trying to do that quickly, Bruce, forgive me, and I didn't do it quickly enough because I was doing it with one hand. What a silly Billy thing to do. Oh yeah, silly Billy Docious, all right. Will we get over this at some point? I don't think so. So that's a totally, as you've said, totally different look, yeah, but within one necklace, just by which way you put it on. Yes, and if you wanted to, you could actually take it even further, and you could have 2 toggle clasps, and put the toggle clasps at the end of each of the 2 sections. Oh yeah. And then you could take them apart and have 2 bracelets if you wanted to, yeah, or you could have a strand of chain, yeah, and the chain would loop onto it so that you could have 2 separate necklaces, one necklace together, or yeah, you know, lots of different ways of wearing it. So you could get a lot from one look. Everybody wants to get hold of this. This is very reminiscent actually of a ruby bracelet I had earlier today, and it just goes to show you what a couple of spacers can do. We had one on the show, we showed a ruby bracelet on the show. It was just using a couple of findings and just a strand of rubies, and it looked magnificent. Everybody wants to get a hold of these, and quite rightly so. Faye, Francis, Nicola, Sharon, you've got yours as well. And wait to see these earrings. Festive or what? Love these. Fiona, what a treat indeed we've got having you on the show tonight. Thank you. Have a look, what do you think? They make me think of little berries there. That also makes me think of, you know, when you get earrings for your Christmas and people have like festive earrings, like Christmas bauble earrings, but sometimes they look a little bit tacky and a bit too big. They're like a classy celebrity style take on Christmas bauble earrings. Don't they? Yeah, they do. I'd like to say I planned it that way, but they turned out that way. Well, I think it's probably because I've got festivities on the mind at the moment, because on the way to work, they were playing that Christmas advert with a Christmas tune. Yeah, already. I know, and we've got our Christmas tree set up outside. Yeah. I think it's ready to come in here actually. It's just not made it in yet. Lots of you on the phone like, whoa, $9.95. Hold up and wait a minute. Producer Danny. Now, Producer Phil used to do this for me, but Producer Dan's obviously decided totally against this because I probably tell everyone. Phil used to give me all the prices. He used to tell me where we were going and everything. And I used to say out loud, Dad, ain't no prices on my sheet anymore. I'm not allowed to know. I'm not allowed to know. This is, oh. £9.95. What do you mean it's so I might not let you do things? Certain things. He said you might say no on certain things. Oh my gosh, this is shocking. That's what, like £2, less than £2.50 per strand.
And if you think there's easily 3 pieces of jewellery there because you can expand it like I said, but I've got all of those left.
Oh my gosh, look how much is left.
There's stacks left.
There's a whole bag.
You
haven't even touched the maroon ones.
No, not yet.
There's a full strand of maroon pearls in there.
There are loads.
Just the gold one is a bracelet, Dan. Dan's getting into this jewellery making business now. He's like, oh, imagine just the gold one is a bracelet. Be gorgeous. With, I don't know, maybe one of these cheeky charms. That's where I would put it there, Dan. Now you're asking earlier. That's our spacer from earlier. So I'd put it in there and then I'd hang a wee charm from it. Have it on elastic, put one of these in, make it a stretchy, probably sell it for about £15 without the finding. With the finding in, or do you sell about £25 for one of these?
Well, you could,
solid
because solid silver, and we all know how much charms start at without a gemstone on. You know, they start at £25, don't they? Without a gemstone on, they might have, you know, other things on. You know, the other kind of.
You can make one of the 6mm maroon pearls as the drop shell pearl. Sorry, forgive me.
Yeah.
Just one of those as a wee drop. That would be gorgeous. So this was what we started the show with, our show starter. 5 of those at sterling silver. At $9.95 they went to. This is gonna go gorgeously. We've got so many treats. You know what? I want to put it with the fire opal that we've got coming up. That for me is a dream. Yeah, I'm in love with this. I'm obsessed with fire opal. That would be magnificent. But also, if you were to put it with these amethysts that are coming up, goldens and purples, if you took out the silver bugle spacer beads, it's going to work with so much. If you get Smokey Quartz at home, oh, if you got those tiger's eye with me earlier today, they would work. Did you see the big tiger's eye rice beads? Just one of those in the middle with that around it. That would be amazing. Look at these. Botswana agates. Or I'm calling them Botswana, they're quite coffee-like. Shaded brown. What did you say? I've got tiger's eye where? Where did you say I had tiger's eye? 8 o'clock, Dan. 11. Oh no, they're blue ones though. I'm thinking of the natural colour of tiger's eye, but blue could go with it. You heard tiger's eye and you got excited. These are lovely though, to be fair. Might go, probably go more with the red, white and blue kit. Oh my gosh, it goes so well with the red, white and blue. Look at that, Dan. Producer Dan, you put this together. Sorry, poor Bruce is on overtime tonight. He came and joined us in the show and I'm just picking everything up and moving everything. That must be a nightmare for him tonight. Those 4 work great. That's the tiger's eye strand that's coming up that Dan was mentioning, Producer Dan. And this is red, white and blue. He's feeling a bit patriotic today. This is C'est Fantastique at 7:30. Oh my gosh. I'm going to leave that there. I've got some sterling silver finds for you. Do you know what I just found myself? I just realised what I was doing last night. Last night I was looking at university courses to do from home on how to learn Spanish. What a random person I am. Wow, that just reminded me. I totally forgot about that. Right, you told me where we were going, but I tripped on a headpin and forgot. What are you doing? You speaking to me in French now? That was Italian. Shows how much I know. Producer Dan, can you just say 4 in Italian, or can you say anything else? You can say a few things in Italian. You can ask me where the nearest train station is. Go on then. Dove esta? Esta, isn't that what you say in Spanish? I'm just asking. I'm just saying they're quite similar. No, I didn't live in Italy. Did you? Did you? Apparently he did. Apparently he lived in Italy. I'm sorry, I'm trying to put them onto a piece of wire. Right, I've got them on a headpin for you. You're going to get 10 of these sterling silver for you. The reason I started talking about Italian in Italy there was because my producer was telling me the numbers in Italian, which doesn't help me when I don't speak Italian. But I got it from Quattro. I managed to sort it out. Sterling silver, you are getting 10 pieces. Now, you've already seen these. We've had a lot of people already asking about them. Where did they go? Why didn't we do them? And it's because I got confuzzled because the price point they were doing for the previous sterling silver charms, I couldn't get my head around. I thought it must have been for 10 of these. I couldn't understand why we could take the bigger charm to $9.95. That blew me away. So then that makes this at $9.95 maybe not such a good price because they were so big. But you only got 5. So I've decided I'm going to have my favourite number involved in this price point, and I'm not going to be at $9.95. Should be $9.95, but because I got confused, if I could wink at you I would, but I can't. $6.95. I've got my producer singing that song. Here we go, and here we go, and here we go. $6.95, $6.95. Here we go. $6.95 all over the show. It's probably the only $6.95 I'll have all show though. Well, we got more $6.95 treats. I love that. You know we have. I don't actually. Shepherd hooks at $6.95. The stars and hearts. The hearts and arrows. Hearts and arrows are going to $6.95. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Look at Fiona's Potter's face. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. This way. I like it. Oh, it's Friday night. I had to ask somebody what day it was today. Who was I asking? Laura Binding. She went, I think I'm with you next Thursday. Now that's great. What day is it today? $6.95. Call on me, call me. So, also sterling silver, I was going to say shepherd hooks, yeah. Sterling silver shepherd hooks that are going to $6.95 today are these. Solid sterling silver. They're making some funny connecting shapes there. Oh, that could be a heart actually, not on purpose. They've just hooked each other. They're hooked. They don't want to be separated. They are a pair. These pairs are coming up for $6.95 later on tonight. These are $6.95 for you now, plus the arrows and the hearts. I get 3 arrows and heart charms for you. They're going to be, for the 3 sets, $6.95. Look at these 2. That's coming up. You get 3 sets, so that counts as a set, a heart and an arrow, for $6.95. Is that naughty?
I wasn't expecting them to go that low. I really wasn't.
But this is your first time in the late show, so we need to do something special. If we've got Fiona Potter with us, we can't just do the normal naughtiness. Plus, producer Dan is back on the late show for the foreseeable future. That'll probably be till like 3 weeks' time. Producer Dan, do you want to come out and say hi there? Look at him, he's like, who's Danny? Obviously it's you. Come on, he just wants to get himself on the telly. That's what this is. He wants to show his face. Producer Dan. Oh, was it Tom? All right.
It wasn't even me that said who's that.
It wasn't even you. This is my
evening.
producer Danny. He does like me. There's just a big box in the way.
Lots of goodies, lots of goodies.
Lots of goodies.
Yeah.
What's your favourite treat about tonight?
This. At 6:30, clear quartz.
Ooh, do you love it? You didn't get a chance to see
my
this,
God.
Fiona, did you?
No.
Absolutely amazing. That's
I
my
want to spin
favourite. And also, winter bundle.
The winter
You wanna
bundle.
show this?
I can show
At
everyone if you want me
8:30, that's
to.
my favourite.
Thank you, Dan. They would go great with the spacers, actually. That's my producer, Dan. You don't get to see much of him, but I get to see, well, see that little eyes over the top of the computer screen, just to check it's him that's doing these ridiculous prices, and it's not anyone else. $6.95. Now this is not going to be $6.95. Well, actually, I've no idea what it's for you. Same hour as your ring finder. These are gorge, and they're coming up your way on a first come, first served basis. Enjoy them. Check them out for $6.95. Naughty, Fiona Potter, or naughty?
Naughty. But
Naughty
nice.
but nice.
But very
My
nice.
choice. I'm allowed a choice.
I know, it's fantastic.
Ooh. Right, I want to do, these. Yes, 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 yes. Chosen with, this aquamarine's amazing. They're huge, aren't they?
They're massive.
They're aquamarines. And I'm going to price slash them because producer Dan said I could choose. And I've chosen these, and I'm going to ask him very kindly if we can take it. I know it's not, it's $14.95 is its price normally. But it's been pretty much, producer Dan, a rock bottom prices hour, has it not? Rock bottom prices are where it's, of course, right, do you know this, Fiona? Do you know what we do in a rock bottom prices hour? No. We go under £10, but I'm not allowed to have under £10 behind me, so we just say rock bottom prices. But that's code for those of you who usually watch me on the Late Show, that you know it's going to be under £10 notes. So if you like it, then that means it's going under £10. Just don't tell it management, because then I won't be allowed to do it. $8.95.
But look at the saturation of colour.
There's only 21 left.
Wow.
It's magical.
Lucky 21 people that get them.
Well, I imagine some people might multi-bid on it, because at that price, it's not far off what price.
I can't believe the saturation of colour in there.
It's completely gorgeous.
Absolutely stunning, isn't it?
What I chose them for was, one, because it was aquamarine, and when I was a little girl, that March's birthstone is my birthstone, and I couldn't afford aquamarine with my pocket money. My pocket money would be 50p on a Saturday if I used to do the hoovering, but then I got demoted from hoovering to polishing because I kept hitting the skirting board, so I wasn't allowed to hoover anymore. Sorry, Mum, if you're watching. So I would get 50p, and 50p I could use for my tuck shop at the Girl Guides, but I could, and this is serious, this is not a joke, but I couldn't use, I couldn't get aquamarine for 50p, or even a couple of weeks worth, £5–10. That's amazing. And that's 5–10 weeks of not having tuck shop at the Girl Guides. See what I mean? And I couldn't afford an aquamarine. Hopefully you've got one and you've got 70 carats there. Enjoy it, it's absolutely gorgeous. I do not get to choose anymore. After doing $8.95 aquamarine, I don't think so. No. What about, you told me to show everyone the tag. Is like, oh, these are faceted. $14mm faceted snowflake obsidian. Gosh, we had some lush snowflake obsidian the other day. It's sort of subtly dropping winter in.
It is, isn't it? It is. I mean, with the lovely golds and reds of that, I can't remember the
shell pearl.
The shell pearls.
That's the one. Would you put that together?
I don't. I just think that gold, it's just such a warm colour. But the other thing is, you've got all the sort of the Christmassy, the party season colours there, but like you say, just moving into winter as well. Beautiful.
I've seen this only once before, in one bundle. It's never been seen on its own. You could put those with it as well. Do you know why I love this so much? I used to like snowflake obsidian. Now I love it, because it's been faceted and it changes the gem to me. It makes me think of an evening gem as opposed to normally I would think of it as a daytime gem or even just a casual stone. Now I'm seeing parties because of that faceting, because of the luster that it's got. The gem known as Pesh tears, what you have, made me think of lava, and that's essentially what it is. The rapid cooling of lava gives you snowflake obsidian. It's a brilliant, it is amazing, isn't it? Natural wonders of the world. I was thinking about that today when I drove past a rainbow on my way to work. It was the best rainbow, and I got to drive through it. It was over me. It was amazing. I thought I was in Care Bear land. It was brilliant. It was so good. You never what? Sorry. I would have been late for work. I nearly went to find the end of the rainbow. It was that clear. I could totally see where it was. I was like, I will get there. Just through someone's back garden. But you know what? It would have been fine. I would have found that pot of gold if I wasn't on my way to work. 14mm round. Are you ready to? $6.95. Just said it's an evening gem. Oh, wowza. Wowza indeed. Isn't it?
It is absolutely gorgeous. The first time I saw obsidian, snowflake obsidian, I had a cube of it that was just one cube on a bracelet, and I fell in love with that. But those are stunning. I think the facetting, like you said, it brings them alive.
It does, doesn't it? Imagine one of them with some cloudy quartz, because a cloudy quartz pick out that it's almost like a grey tone, almost like a.
Yeah.
Oh, do you know what would look gorgeous with these? Were you joining us this morning when there was the prettiest pyrite pear drops? Did you see them? They were almost, I think they were called grey. They might not have been called grey or silver pyrite drops, but they were more of like a grey, really, really stunning, almost grey, gorgeous. They were lovely, and those as pear drops dropped in between that, it would be on your same post and packaging, your same order. That would be fabulous. Margaret, Barbara, regular viewers, Swathe, I hope I say that correctly, in London. You've been a regular with us all day. Thank you very much. John and Suzanne, you're in. Barbara's in. Lincolnshire, Angus, Devon, Gloucestershire. I think they're magnificent. So sizable. Can I just quickly count them? Cufflinks for the gents. Or ladies as well, but I'm thinking lots of gents have sort of festive time, they have a different variety of shirts, but they might want a jazzier cufflink to what they would have maybe during the day. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 6, 8. That's 28 for you. So that would be 14 pairs of cufflinks if you were just making it a cufflink strand. Do love a good cufflink, I do. Loving it. Luster as you like. Oh, even with a pearl in between, that would look gorgeous. A silver pearl. Could you imagine? Yes. Silver pearls dotted in between, grey silver pearls.
They would be beautiful.
Oh.
And also maybe a little tiny sparkly black agate.
Just
or a little tiny one, or black spinel.
Yeah. Brilliant, loving that, Fiona. Love, love, love that. Just gonna bring you the blue tiger's eye. I didn't think I was gonna get to do these. I'm really pleased. Bye, Martha. Enjoy your dinner. Dan, I thought you said she'd gone. Yeah, they're gone now. Oh my gosh, you're gonna get me in so much trouble. There's her producer Martha in the gallery there saying, see you tomorrow. Thinking, how long's she been there? This is amazing, right? Enjoy. Blue tiger's eye, but what's so fabulous about them is the size and the shape. Rice beads, 12 by 8 millimeter. They look dreamy in their blue. Oh, it's like a stormy sky. Oh, when you see natural tiger's eye, it's amazing, but then blue tiger's eye isn't something I can think of. There's no other gem that can give you what a blue tiger's eye can give you. So yeah, okay, it's been dyed to give you that colour, but the natural chatoyancy that you're getting. Chatoyancy is the look of a cat's eye winking at you. That, thanks to silks within a gem, is just phenomenal. Oh, you can barely see it there. Can you see it on the telly? You can see it a little bit. I'm struggling to see the screen. There's so many lights in here. Feels like there's more lights every time I come to work. It's like there's more and more and more lights. Or they're getting brighter and brighter every time I look at them. Do you know what would be really cool with this? If you made it as a wee bracelet and then you had this with it, because I think with it being blue, I wouldn't expect it to be together. Oh, I might need a pin there actually. I'm trying to show you the sterling silver heart and an arrow clasp, but I think you might need a wee, what did I do with that head pin? Oh, I'd love one. Fiona Potter, you are a legend. Thank you very, very much. If I put this on here, put that on there as well. Could you imagine that as a little clasp hanging down from it? Silver and blue? It doesn't always necessarily need to be nautical, and I think sometimes we just expect it to be because we're thinking, oh, blue, silver, that means nautical, but it doesn't have to.
You see, silver and blue to me, especially the darker blues, it's midnight, it's starry nights.
Yeah, silvery moon,
silvery
starry
moon,
night.
Sparkly frost.
Oh, I
Snow
love
on the
sparkly
ground.
frost.
Mulled wine.
Dee, you dropped us a wee message. Hiya! You said, Fiona, welcome to the late show. So delighted you're on with Ali and the A-team. You couldn't be in better company. Plus, it's Friday. So when, so wine at 6. 10 minutes time. Fiona's not allowed wine. Have you got wine, Fiona?
Only when I get home because I'm driving.
Oh no!
It's chilling.
It's chilling.
It's chilling.
Oh, fire opal time. Oh, this would go gorgeously with fire opals. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I've just realised I left my bunny in and there's lots of fireworks going off tonight, isn't there?
Yeah.
I should have left the telly on. Oh dear. These look amazing together, don't you just think? Brand new fire opal. The ladies in the workshop today with the gorgeous Laura binding have already got to see this, but they haven't maybe got to see what I'm about to do. It's star buy time. Wouldn't it be amazing if we had some ladies who spent their day every day within this company making jewellery with some of the treats we had for you? Wouldn't that be a dream job? Well, 3 ladies do have that job. Sue, Suzanne and Shara. This one was made by our Sue. This is how you enjoy the dream that is fire opal. Completely natural Mexican fire opal. This is a brand new strand. This was made by one of our beading buddies. They spend their days here at JewelleryMaker and they can use anything they want with the gemstones that we offer to them, or whether it be the findings they're displaying. This was made by our Sue, as I mentioned. 3 of our ladies that we have, Sue, Suzanne and Shara, and they all are tremendous at jewellery making. That's why we get to have them every single day. You might have seen Shara on just the other evening. Joining us as a guest designer for the day as well, which was lovely to see. So this was made using a premier strand. Now our beading buddies get to see this before anybody else. Brand new, brand new. The ladies in the workshop were able to see this afternoon. Some ladies absolutely adored it. Other ladies were looking at it and thinking, gosh, I've never tried it before. I'm not sure how I would use it. I'm not sure if it's something I would sell or whether it was something I would keep for myself. Now everybody's got their own loves and their own favourite treats. I am 100% biased towards this gemstone. I adore it. I have it in a ring, I have it in a pendant from our sister channel. I have it in a piece, a crocheted piece by the lovely Mark Smith who made it on the show one evening. I love it. I'm obsessed with it. I think it's one of the most tremendous natural gemstones out there. It's not what most people think of opal, and when you get it home, one of the ladies actually said to me today, it's quite light, and it is, because it's amorphous. It's not got a crystal structure. It's tremendous, and it's silica spheres that combine to give you this gemstone. So don't expect a heavy carat weight, and I don't want you to look at that and say, oh, it's 15 carats. Is that a lot or not? I don't really. For me, opals aren't about carat weights. I'm not really into carat weights when it comes to opal. It's a bit like pearls to me. Opals for me are all about the colour. All about the colour. A Mexican fire opal is supposed to be reminiscent of a particular flower that you may have heard of. It's called the Strelitzia, if I've pronounced that correctly. It's a flower known as the bird of paradise. And it's got the most amazing golden yellows, fantastic oranges, outright rich reds that you couldn't imagine. And this gemstone is all of that. It's one of the most magnificent gems. In ancient India and ancient Persia, fire opal was always admired as a symbol of love. One of the ladies said to me, it's not a gemstone people sort of symbolize with as good luck, but what you do symbolize it with is a symbol of love. But that, well, was, as I say, in India and ancient Persia. It's such an amazing gem. Really, really difficult to mine. You find it in open cast mines, which are often long and winding and narrow passages, and you'll find fire opal discovered in the cracks and the crevices. It's not an easy gemstone just to think, oh, I'm just going to mine some of that, I'm just going to do it today. It takes a long, long time, and one of the most gemstones, when you want vibrant colours, when you want rich colours, something that you gaze at and it just gives you sheer happiness in just a few seconds. It's vibrant, it's alluring, it's dreamy. It works gorgeously with gold. Most of my pieces that I have with fire opal are in yellow gold. Now that's just personal preference. But it's a gemstone that I think you shouldn't overlook. Certificate for, and I would keep for myself. Now you might get fires coming from it, pin fire of oranges, greens, yellows, and I'm saying oranges, I'm not pointing at the actual orange one. I do know there are ones that are fully orange, but some of the clearer ones, you're still going to get fire opal in between. You're still going to get that opalness that you look for, that's play of colour from an amorphous gem. It's a magnificent gem, but it's not going to be for everybody. I appreciate that. October's birthstone with your opals, which is very befitting with the sort of pumpkin season. But what you have here for me is a dreamy necklace showcasing just some of the talent that fire opal has. And then if you were to put it with us, for me, this or with the blue that we had it with a moment ago, it would be dreamy. Just maybe one or two of these, the smaller ones, and having the drops at the top. Now, any of the ladies who were watching, or sorry, should I say watching, who were with us earlier today on one of the workshops, you know the price that we were supposed to go to for this. And you know it very well. So I'm hoping that you will be, along with everybody else, amazed, and you can confirm that the price was supposed to be $14.95. We've decided to take it down to appeal to as many people as we can. It's not the price point I think it should be at, but it's also not a strand I would have expected on JewelleryMaker at all. This is a gemstone strand I would have for myself, keep and make something for myself, use them individually as spacers, use them as a drop. My director and producer are loving it with the shell pearl that you may have already just got. But for a brand new strand of totally natural Mexican or Mexican, however you wish to say it, Mexican fire opal is such a collectible gemstone. Melanie's in, I've got Cambridgeshire, Wiltshire, Surrey in with us as well. It's a dream stone, and I understand it won't be for everybody. That's what's great about JewelleryMaker. Now this is a bit naughty. I want to cut it and I want to colour graduate it, and I want to put the lighter shades then to the pastel oranges, golden oranges, the yellows, the reds.
You know, even over here I can see some of the fire shining through.
Yeah.
There's every now and then you move it and the light catches it. It's beautiful.
It truly, truly is. Enjoy it, every single one of you. Now, the naughtiness is that I've made this a double star buy. So it's not just your fire opal you're getting. I'm going to leave that there. You still got it. I'm going to squeeze in your Amethyst rounds. Now again, something made by our beading buddies. Not something, a wonder. It's a ring. Now, we've got some options to see it with yellow gold. And again, from our beading buddies, there's a bracelet, a macrame style bracelet. The designs we've had from our beading buddies today, of course, as usual, were outstanding. And thank you, ladies, if you are watching tonight. You know it's magnificent. We always welcome your comments here on the show and on Facebook. But that's not the only designs that have been made using this strand. Everybody wanted to get their hands on this, so our fantastic, just gone for the silvers. Yep. And Wes is going to get the camera around so we can have a look at that. What you can see is Fiona using it with the necklace, with chain, and 2 different pairs of earrings for you as well. It does look expensive, doesn't it? So it's an expensive gem. And then what you can see is we've gone from the 5mm as a simple drop and an earring. I say simple, some quite fancy wrapping going on there, if I can see from here.
You just did a coil on with the head pins, just coiled it and then just slightly parted it.
Oh, I like the sound of that. And that's with one, I mean, how much would you sell that first pair of earrings closest to you with just 1 stone in each? That could be at least £5, would you say?
They're sterling silver.
Oh, are they? Oh, well, higher than that.
These were plated. They would be about. They would be £5. They'd be £6.50.
Okay.
But on
sterling silver,
a lot more.
And we've got sterling silver. So if you based it for £5, if we could get, bear in mind that's only using 2 stones. We've got how many? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Roughly 10. You might get 11, but roughly 10. They're totally You can't do that price if they're totally natural. That's the price you would go to if they were treated or heated. They're not. They're totally natural. Faceted to perfection. What I got so excited about with these is the fact that they're rounds. We do quite often rings of this saturation, of this size. Great size to work with. Average ring solitaire is a 5mm. So 18cm strand. Would you use it as a spacer? I know we had one of our guest designers who used it as spacers with some peridot and with some garnets, if my memory serves me correctly.
Definitely. But what I would probably do is, I like the graduation of these. What I would like to probably do is use some, say, 3 or 4mm peridot. And probably plain rounds rather than faceted. Or even, I know we've had on the show previously some...
oh, we had some today.
Did we?
Well, it wasn't agate, it was frosted. It was lovely. It was druzy quartz, purple dyed druzy quartz and green dyed druzy quartz that you might have got in a kit earlier with the lovely Debbie Bulford.
You see those with a green, or with, as I say, the frosted. I love mixing the matte and shiny things together.
Yes, the contrast of the
it gives
surfaces.
it depth and interest.
Did you put it with the mulberry pearls? Oh.
Yeah.
Mulberry pearl idea would be fabulous, wouldn't it? And then if you wanted to really change it up, there's some lilac pearls coming up tonight, which I think would go really, really well. Or that mulberry with the fire opal and the shell. That looks really gorgeous together, doesn't it? Just the way they were sitting together. I was just going to actually bring you the shell with the amethyst so you could see it together. There are so many combinations. I've got the red coming in. Oh gosh, they're flying out the door. I just presumed you'd already seen the price. You don't know the price. $11.95. I know. You were thinking $17.95 for totally natural, brand new, top of the range. This is our top of the range. What am I talking about? A car? Top of the quality, or top of the oh, do you know what I mean? I can't believe it. Today's been one of those days where I should have probably just stayed. Well, I'm glad I didn't stay in bed, because otherwise I would have got in trouble because I didn't do the morning show. Did you hear what happened this morning? If you're a new viewer, you'll know this. If you're a brand new viewer or you just tuned in for the first time, I don't recall saying I would do a double shift today, but I must have said that I would. And when I woke up to my alarm at 9 AM this morning, I saw quite a few missed calls from my manager and a voicemail, and I thought, that's a bit odd. She doesn't usually call me at 8 AM in the morning. Wonder why she's doing that. So I listened to the voicemail about 1 minute past 9 AM, and it said, "Hiya Ali, are you going to be in work today? It's just that we go live in 55 minutes, and we haven't seen you, and we forgot to ask you." And I was like, am I meant to be on the telly? So literally, I've never got out of bed as fast in my life, brushed my teeth, drove straight into work, and I was on here at 9:40. 40 minutes from being in my bed, and I woke up with you, literally woke up with you on the television. I was waking up as well. Literally crazy this morning. I couldn't get my head around it. I was standing, I think I'd gone through the first 2 hours and thought, okay, now I feel awake. You know the worst thing to do when you've not woken, I mean, you haven't spoken to anybody in the morning, is to just start talking. I don't know what was coming out of my mouth this morning. I can't even remember.
It was fine. I watched it. It was really fine. I did feel for you.
Take me at least, I'm not going to fib, at least an hour before I can really start having a valid conversation with somebody, a worthwhile conversation. Otherwise, it's just like, so yeah. So you can all watch that and repeat if you're really bored and want to laugh tonight. 0800 644 655. These are flying out the door, which is great to see. Claire, Hilda, Linda, well done to every single one of you. There is a really, really short break. Really short. Because on the other side, we've got these clear quartz. These are coming up. You're going to love them. 630 faceted rounds. So many facets on these. This is unreal. I'm going to count them all. Might take me a while. The break might be quite long. No, I'm joking. We'll see you on the other side of this very short break. You're going to love the next couple of hours, so don't go anywhere.
Come and join guest designer Fiona on our resin workshop. Fiona will guide you through designing with resin and building techniques such as using resin to make cold connections, using wire, creating bezels, and using other mediums to create colour and texture. The full course includes resin and epoxy enamelling hardener, a bead scoop, a selection of different gauged wire, a selection of alcohol inks, glitters, gilding flakes and Angelina fibres, a buffet-style lunch and refreshments, a tour of the studios, the Gem Museum, and a chance to visit the shop. All of this for just $79.95. For more information, contact our call centre on 0800 644 655.
I like the Viking knit because for me it gives that finished look to your pieces. You can use just the knit on its own and create a statement piece, add one stone and your look just completely changes. It's such an easy technique to do. And again, you can just do so much with it. You flatten it, you can make rings with it, you can drop stitches, add stitches. It's just got so much scope. And again, having a Lazy Daisy tool to create the knit makes it so much easier. You can do it, you know, you can carry the tool wherever you go. And it's just a really, really lovely technique to learn.
Come and join guest designer Debbie Bulford as she takes you on a creative journey building face canes from polymer clay. Debbie will guide you through the different stages of how to build each part of the face. Then you will focus on adding detail and character to your pigtail, use of all relevant tools, a buffet-style lunch and refreshments, a tour of the studios and a visit to our Gemstone Museum and shop. All of this for just $69.95. For more information, contact our call centre on 0800 644 655.
I love chips and nuggets. Ever since I first joined the company nearly 3 years ago, I've been absolutely hooked. What I love are the varying sizes, the varying shapes, the varying colours, and most of the gemstones that we carry in our stock have some form of chips and nuggets, right from what I call the tiny little microchips, right through to the nuggets, right through to the big ice cube boulders. There's just such an array of sizes and shapes, and they lend themselves so well to macrame, to wire wrapping, to rosary link, all sorts of techniques to use, and you can make the simple, delicate little bracelet right through to the enormously heavy, chunky bib style necklace.
Hello, if you just tuned in, I'm Ali. In fact, I'm Ali Defoy, and I've got Defoy's Dream Deals for you. I'm loving this. I love that. I almost feel a little bit 80s. I feel like I should have roller skates on and like a head warmer. Is that what it's called? A headband? Is that a sweatband? Sweatband on. That's what I feel like. I should get my roller skates on and have pigtails. If you're just tuned in, I'm Ali. Lots and lots coming up for you. We've got the wonderful Fiona Potter. We're having a ball having her here tonight. You enjoying yourself?
I'm having a ball. It's brilliant. Absolutely.
You can just relax. It's almost like you're sitting in your own living room, but you can say what you want out loud and people can actually hear you.
Yeah. It's wonderful.
It's amazing, right? It's amazing having you. Fiona's working with lots of different treats that we're giving her throughout the show, so she'll get to just make away, really. Make what she wants, and then when we bring it to you, we'll get to see what Fiona's been up to. Also, If you have any questions, if you've maybe never watched the day show before or the design inspiration, you wouldn't have gotten to see our lovely Fiona. So always remember, you're free to drop us a message. We'd love to hear from you. JewelleryMaker.com. Maybe you want to welcome her to Fiona. It's her first night on the late show tonight. Oh yeah! So maybe you want to drop her a message. Maybe you want to ask her some questions. Maybe you've been stuck on a design and you want some help. That's what our guest designers are here for. Might not be able to tell you the answer straight away, but we can always find out for you. Or drop us a 60777. Normal network charges will apply for you there. And if you put JM Studio at the start of your text message, we'll get it. If you don't put JM Studio at the start of your text message, we won't. So do make sure you pop that on there. Right, lots and lots coming your way. This hour, as I mentioned, we have for you these gorgeous, gorgeous faceted quartz. I didn't, producer pick indeed, I didn't manage to count all the facets on there. They're just far too many, but it was about 300 on. Can you remember, Coral or Wes, how many of the facets there are or dimples there are in a golf ball? I remember producer Phil told us. 336, was it? Yeah, Phil knows how many dimples there are in a golf ball. Because I said it reminded me of a golf ball facet. And apparently, on average, it's 336, we think. These are faceted with they're diamond facets. They're gorgeous. That's what makes them look so sparkly. Now, they've obviously got a big white thread up the middle of them. But if they didn't have that, you're not going to see a big white line through the middle. And I think sometimes it upsets me a little bit because, well, when you get it home, you're not going to have a big white thread through it. You're going to use thin beading thread or monofilament or elastic. So just to remind you that this doesn't necessarily have a white stripe up the middle of it. Coming up as a start by at 5:30, and at the end of this hour, shepherd's hooks are coming your way. Oh yeah, 925. You can't pre-order, no. On JewelleryMaker, and we don't have enough, quite simply. These solid sterling silver, they've decided to link themselves. Let me do it there. There we go. Solid sterling silver. These have been so popular. We're bringing you pairs of shepherd hooks and 925 sterling silver. What's lovely about them is that they've got the flattened edge to them, which makes them really, really almost slimline. Elegant and slimline. The pairs of earrings that Fiona made earlier with the amethyst, we're using these, and much more coming up throughout the show, but they are coming up. We've got the stars and the arrows and the hearts, hearts and arrows coming up for you, as well as the superstar buy, which is your adjustable ring. We have 300 of those in stock and they will be selling out. Lots and lots coming your way. I'm going to get started with, this is a very purple and silver and Christmassy selection. I'm very excited. Don't laugh, is that a tanzanite? Tanzanite plain rounds. How much is it? Is that it? This hour, I can't get my head around this. I'm Defoy, this is my deals, yeah, I didn't know we had tanzanite. That's not right. These are gorgeous. I probably wasn't in bed because I've been up since 9 AM, which is more than most days. I should have been up. I should have been in the building since 7 AM. Oh, I can't believe we've got tanzanite coming up. That's ridiculous. Huge pearls. The silvers. Oh, these have got lovely lilacs and pinks to them. Wait to see these. These are what would work great with that previous strand of amethyst that I was talking about. Did you see them? Or the tiger's eye, the blue tiger's eye from the previous hour. They would look great also with this winter wonderland that's coming up. If you put that together. Could you see how that would work ever so well? And if you were in town, you could add in our 5:30 star buy. That to me is delicious. What do you think? Yeah? Working for you? Loving winter wonderland. These are fantastic. Put them with the amethyst from the previous star buy. Oh yeah. Well, I think you just saw my reaction to how gorgeous that would be. Yummy or yummy? They're so big. Now, we were talking about this earlier on the day show. Intrigued to find out that, well, do you know how long it takes for a pearl to form for 1 millimeter? How long is 1 millimeter? Do you know? Do you know, Wes? Testing you.
A year.
A year, he knows it. He's got his hat on today and he knows it. He pointed out his new hat today. He did. He said, "I've got my new hat on today." Is it a new one or it's just one you've just?
No, it's new.
It's
I've got
a
whole
new
collection. I'll wear different ones all the time, and then you can.
A huge collection, and he wears different ones each
We
time.
can play a game where they have to guess what colour hat on.
We can play a game. Wes wants to play a game where you can guess what colour hat he's got on today. So I'm not told you what colour it is. So text it. Our Wes has got on today. It's Sorry? These are going down. These should be £17. I would have expected $11.95. Now, if you were to add on just one little toggle clasp that's going ridiculously low later on, how perfect would that be, do you think, Fiona? Would that work?
Locally. Yeah, that would work.
You would enjoy that, putting that together? That would, I mean, that could be the clasp, couldn't it? And have it at the front. You wouldn't need a lot with this. They're huge. They're 9 by 10 millimeter. On average, it takes 11 for one pearl to form. Just one of those as a ring would be fab. Just one in a. I mean, you've got those sterling silver hoops, shepherd hooks coming up. Just one of those. The way. Oh, can we have a look at the earrings that Fiona made in the first hour? With the amethyst, the first pair, the short pair, the ones that aren't with the dangle, just got one amethyst on it. Furthest left for our Wes. Could you put one of these silver pearls just below it or above it? Can I be really naughty?
That would be beautiful.
If you just put one of those below it,
Yeah.
and they're quite big, or above it, and then have.
And actually, that the pearl then the sheen is actually pulling down the colour of the purple amethyst. That would look stunning together, wouldn't it?
Try and work it with other gems. I'm looking at it with these two. This is your star buy that's coming up in a moment at 1:30, and the last star buy of the amethyst, and together for me, that's a really stunning combination. I think Coral thinks the same. She's just throwing around all her things as she floor manages. You're having a right day today, aren't you? Do you want to see her, Coral? She's absolutely gorgeous, and she got a new hairdo today, and I think everybody deserves to see it. Come on, Coral, come show your hairdo.
It's my new old hairdo.
It's her new old hairdo. What does that?
And then I grew it out and I thought, no, we're it back.
I love it. I'm glad you grew it. Well, you grew it out and then cut it back.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. You can use the camera as a mirror. I do that. It's really bad. It's really bad because you're looking at yourself, and if a hair's out of place, you're like, oh, you got to move it. You got to see it. I love it. Just as I say that, Fiona's doing her hair. Have you had your hair cut as well, Fiona Potter? Because it looks slightly lighter in colour.
Couple of 3 weeks ago, I had it done.
It's gorgeous.
Thank you.
Loving all these lovely hairdos today. The Wes sticks a hat on. Right, lots and lots coming your way today. Ruby, can we do it now? I had some ruby rondelles earlier today, and they were dreamy, and we managed to get them down to £40, and they were stunning. These are totally natural rubies. I don't know why I'm ducking and crouching. It's almost like if I do it like this, if I do it from down here, then maybe I won't get caught and maybe I won't get told off. I don't know what my thought process is funny today. Ruby drops. Well, not even £10 a carat. Not even £5 a carat. I was trying to calculate, that was my calculating face there. I've got 60 carats. 20 centimetre strand. I've got 60 carats of rubies. My producer's doing a recalculation. And I'm getting really excited for you. I love it. You just said, I've not used this calculator before. It's a different calculator, Danny. It's got different numbers on it. So what I'm asking you to do, sweetheart, is 60 carats divided by 1995. He went 330, 0.303, I don't know, or 30 or 300, I don't know. For 60 carats, we're gonna go to a rock bottom price. For every pound, you're gonna get 3 carats.
Yeah.
I love it. How
I had to do some. I had to do
love
it on paper.
Fiona's got a paper out. She's doing little sums over there, and I don't even think Fiona knows the end price, and she's going, yeah.
Did you say?
Oh gosh, I told
you
everybody.
did. You told us what it was going to be.
Oh no! What a fool! What an absolute fool!
No, it's just that I'm a mind reader.
I'm thinking, how can you do that? How do you know the price? How can you calculate it? Oh no!
That was brilliant.
That was rubbish! I was trying to do for the carrot weight so that you could guess how much. Oh no, I need to go back to bed. Oh no. I actually looked at the date today to see if it was Friday the 13th. It's been one of those days. At 1995, you can treat yourself rubies, which you can add to pearl strands, you can add to, well, you can add to anything, you can have it on its own. If you got the ruby strand earlier today, we've got different price points for your pearls and for your rubies and for all of your gemstones. We've got natural versions, we've got ones that may have been treated in one way or another. But for natural stones, to get 60 carats of natural rubies across how many stones? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. It's 21 stones, right? Huge quantity when all you need is 2 for a pair of earrings. And how much could you pay for a pair of earrings of rubies? Or how much would you want? How much would you offer your ruby earrings for? £10? Solid sterling silver?
Solid sterling silver and a ruby drop with a sterling silver head pin or sterling silver wire to wrap it with. £20 easily for one pair.
So if we spent £20 on the strand and we're going to be spending £6.95 on quite a few pairs of shepherd hooks, some head pins, say we spend £30, £35 on our head pins, our findings and our strand, which we can make more than one of.
Yeah.
As long as we sell 2 pairs of earrings, we're covered.
Yeah. I mean, even if you sold £4 of earring rubies on there.
Plenty, well, at least 21 rubies. Lisa, sorry, well done to you. Well done in Worcestershire, well done in Norfolk, Cumbria, County Durham, Tyne and Wear, Staffordshire, Surrey, Northumberland. If you saw our rubies earlier today and you fell in love with them and you thought, oh my gosh, I want rubies in my life, but maybe the price point at £40 just wasn't quite within your price range, maybe a drop is going to be perfect for you at half the price. Faceted, rich, totally natural, mind-blowing July's birthstone, a gemstone that is a must, a gemstone for her birthday and a Christmas present. Her birthday's on Christmas Eve, and I managed to get her some earrings and a ring and a pendant between my brother and my father and I from this company. I never thought I'd be able to buy my mum rubies ever as a gift. I thought that was an engagement stone or an anniversary gemstone. I didn't think that's something I could buy. When I was 19, 10 years ago, I wouldn't have bought rubies. I would never have been able to afford rubies. Nope. I wouldn't have thought. You wouldn't think. But £20, most people spend that on a gift for a loved one.
Yeah, you would.
And this isn't just one gift, this could be many gifts.
You know the earlier...
could you imagine?
You could do a sterling silver chain as well for a bracelet, so you could have the triple set if you like.
You definitely could. So you could attach that onto there.
Yeah.
Now these are, I believe, have sold out. And then you would have that there. There are but maybe 5 left. Maybe 5 sets of 5 left if you're lucky. They went to £6.95. No, they didn't. £9.95. £9.95, sorry, it's the other ones that went to £6.95, the spacers. Something like this with your heart points we've been going to, it's easy. The amount of people who've been messaging me actually over the past few days saying, oh, I've got 108 strands of pearls, somebody said today, 144 strands of pearls somebody else had found. I know Janice, one of our regular viewers, has quite a few strands of pearls. Get yourself some rubies to go with them at that price point. You need to start using it, because you might only want one of those per ruby per pearl strand. Oh gosh, that's a mouthful to say. Per pearl strand. It's hard when you roll your R's, isn't it? Right, lots and lots coming your way. Not long until these. I'm really excited about this strand. I'm going to have to cut it up. You know I am. Cut up. No. You don't have this one. I'm going to have to cut it then.
Yeah.
Well, you can't look at it as if it's got a white line through the middle, because that's just a white cord. Although it's quite nice. Is it now? Woohoo! It's star by time. Tonight is flying by. I don't have that many. Strand-wise, I've got a good big quantity for JewelleryMaker for the late show. I have 190, but it's not that many, is it really? Not when it's the staple strand that everybody's going to want, and when it's clear quartz. Clear quartz is that it's clear. Whereas white quartz, you may have inclusions within it. So you're looking for it to be as clear as you possibly can. 38 centimeter strand, and 12 millimeter. I've just borrowed our Fiona Potter scissors. My producer and director are panicking because he went, I just looked up at the screen and you weren't on the telly. Without the big white cord through the middle. What you have here is a great treat. Solid, genuine gems. Can you see how intricate these facets are? The way the gemstones have been cut. So the cuts within the stone are so perfect in their shape. They are diamond shape, which many of you will know is known as a brilliant facet. So a brilliant facet constitutes as a gem that's been cut into, or anything I guess, that has either a diamond shape or a triangular shape cut in. It's more of a step, so it's straight, it's angular, it's like a square shape or a rectangular shape. What you have here is really something pretty special. I don't think I've seen this quality in clear quartz in a long, long time. I definitely don't believe I've seen this quality of facet on a clear quartz. And with no disrespect, you're not going to take the time and put this quality of hand facet on any quartz, are you? You're going to do it on the top quality, and that's what you've got without a shadow of a doubt. They are striking. They are quite, oh gosh, I'm just catching a rainbow of colour from the way the lights are reflecting on it in the studio. Quality. Do you like it with the sterling silver? Oh, how cute is that? This is coming up, and I've just put it on a head pin for you just so you can see the quality of these stones. Now you get a full strand, you get plenty on there. They're all the same size, they're all 12 millimeter. It's a 38 centimeter strand. Originally we used to bring you what? 15 centimeter, 18 centimeter strands. Now they're going up to this size. I'm just going to count how many you've got. These are flying out the door, just so you know they're being allocated already. This is going to sell out, this one. 2, 4, 6, 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. That's 30. 1, 2, 3. 33. So 33 stones when all you need is one in each ear for an earring. And we've got our shepherd hooks coming up in sterling silver for you. Just one of those. Do you know what I saw not so long ago and I loved it? It was a bracelet and a necklace set, and it was all one gemstone. It was all black, might have been an onyx or a dyed chalcedony, I believe it was black onyx, with one clear stone in the middle. Have you seen that? There's like a little charm dropped off of it.
Pretty.
So if you had a strand, for example, I've not got any plain black ones, but let's do it with the silver. A full strand, and then you just had one clear quartz in the middle to just give you that added little bit of sparkle. So it's not over the top sparkly, but you have that sparkle. This strand could be your staple strand that you introduce with all the other strands that you've got at home, all the strands of pearls that you've already got, all the other gemstones that you've got full strands of, and you think, oh, what am I going to put with that? And just by adding one of these, because they are clear, they will go with everything. They could be individually charms on their own charms that you've got. But for that quality, you get yourself 33, you get a full strand. I'm just putting on a silver head pin to show you also because these are coming up and I really love them. So price point wise, what would you expect for 33 of these? If they were £1 each, because if we think about it, these aren't your average clear quartz, are they? They're as clear as you like. They are crystal clear. They're totally natural at that. I just had to check my information. Normally you would treat them to get that clarity. Now it's not a synthetic stone, it's not cubic zirconia, which is as a man-made crystal. These are completely natural, totally natural. These are gem quality. They're not white quartz, which would mean there may be an inclusion in there. These are totally clear. Eye clean is what I would go as far as to call them. I haven't seen an inclusion on one of them. And I'm inspecting them. Because the last thing I want to do is say they're eye clean and then you get them home and think, well actually, that's not true because I can see an inclusion. Because obviously, why would I fib to you? You've got till the 31st of January to make your mind up. You've got one of the longest money back guarantees we've ever offered at this company. Our money back guarantee started at the end of October. Ridiculous. Why not? If we're gonna do it, we're going to do it right. Not 1995 for this caliber of faceting. Have you seen our top strands that we would have in the boutique collection with the lovely Linda? Yeah. This is one of those. This is one of those strands that you're getting for $14.95 on a first come service. So on 0800 644 655 or JewelleryMaker.com, try and call me as soon as you can. Dorset, well done to you. Essex, Hampshire, you're there as well. I've got Devon, County Down, Greater London, Lincolnshire, Leicestershire. You're there. Please try and check these out as soon as you can, because you might be thinking, oh Ali, I love it, but at $14.95 I've seen quartz. It depends whether you're after quality, high-end, top faceting. So the reason you want a bigger facet in this is because you want this. You want this vitreous luster. This is the quality of luster that you don't get in an average quartz. You don't get in an average white quartz, nor a clear quartz. These are high-end, top faceted stones. If you just want a quartz, I can get you one of those for $9.95. I'm sure I can. I'm sure I will, no problem. But not for this quality, and that's what you need to decide. Is it the top quality facet that you want, so you're able to use just one within another gemstone variety, just one of these can be the centerpiece, or would you just rather have just clear quartz? Because we've for those of you who want something really special, and just one strand at $14.95, it's not a special price point, is it really, for what we're offering. Claire, well done to you in the West Midlands. Thank you for taking the time to drop us a message. You said, hello Ali and Fiona. It's designer Claire Bear. Oh, hiya Claire. Oh, it was Claire's daughter Lola who got me my first Care Bear, my only Care Bear. Oh, hiya. Don't laugh. I bought the clear quartz. They look beautiful. Have a fun evening. Oh, Claire in the West Midlands, it's lovely to hear from you. Claire's one of our newest additions to the guest designer, should I say club? What would I say? The guest designing team? That's what I'll call it. Guest designing team. Sorry, Danny's saying what? Show horse. What are you talking about? Cohort. I don't want to use that word. 14. He just keeps saying it in my ear. Cohort. I'm like, I don't want to say it. Show horse. That's what's happened. I never said it wasn't a word. I just didn't want to use it. All I've gotten them shouting in my ear, Fiona, show horse, show horse. Leave me alone. And no, I'm not going to just do tanzanite. You can't just do tanzanite. I'm not a puppet, Danny. Danny's just trying to get me to say every word that he wants to say. I know it's a word, I just don't want to use it. Google it all you want, or use any other search engines, like Ask or Bing. This is what he's trying to do. He's trying to distract me. He does it every time. Producer Danny knows me very well, and I know you very well, so nice try, but it's not going to happen. I'm a lovely young man, apparently, says he. I've got tanzanite here, and I'm slightly concerned. Hand on my heart, I cannot remember the last time I brought you tanzanite. I can't. It was not yesterday. JewelleryMaker. It isn't coming out of the ground. It isn't at all. It hasn't been since December the 26th. Well, there we go. 100 carats, just shy of a year since this gemstone was being mined. Not to say you can't get it, of course you can get it. But as you will know, when something is unobtainable from the ground and isn't being mined, the price goes sky high. Not from us, but from other people. I don't believe I've ever brought you tanzanite plain rounds of this size, ever. 6mm tanzanites deals. But he hasn't told me that I've got tanzanite, because it's a dream. As a presenter, it's one of, or as an accredited jewellery professional, for somebody who loves gemstones and somebody who's studied gemstones, this is an outstanding gem that world over everybody wants to see. It comes from Tanzania. It's only ever been commercially mined from Tanzania. There are gradings of tanzanite. If it's eye clean, we don't grade it. If it's not eye clean, it wouldn't get a grading from us. You have got yourself 100 carats of completely genuine. Now, we had 9. I've already had 5 allocated. They've gone. The fun thing my producer said to me, Ali, was, Ali, you won't have long to talk about this because it's going to sell out. And he was more than 100%. How long is this strand? So you would want to cut this strand. Business sense wise, for the last 9 in the world, you would think you would cut the strand and give double the quantity. Offer 18 at half the length. I have 2 remaining. This is one of the most magnificent qualities of tanzanite rounds I've ever offered. Lanarkshire gloss, they're showing an interest. I'm going to quickly measure it. It's at least 30 centimetres, I'm sure of it, but I'll measure it just to check because I like to do that. 30 plus a further 11. 31 centimetres for one shot on 100 carats. And they were looking at roughly $30 per carat to buy it, and that was in April. You've got 100 carats for 60. Yorkshire, Kent, you're all showing an interest. Cornwall, all on the web, not to mention those of you who are showing an interest, as Hayley did on the phone lines. It's the final one of only 9. Enjoy. Only 9 tonight. It's not that we only had 9 in the world, it's just that we only had 9 left in the building, in the vault. Have we got any other tanzanite at all? Maybe a strand on the web. 1 strand, I believe it's gone. Well done. I cannot believe you've just, I can't believe I had tanzanite. It's sold out, and I can't believe you've just got it for 100 carats. Is this totally natural turquoise? It looks like, how long is that? Tanzanite strands, well, tanzanite as well, but turquoise strands are usually only about 14 centimetres, 17 centimetres. 40 centimetres, is it Iranian? Oh, it's United States. It's the look of your, I think it might even be your Sleeping Beauty turquoise from the Sleeping Beauty mine, which isn't mining anymore at the moment. And I know last time I said that I had a customer message in say it is still mining, it's an operation, it is for copper, but not for turquoise. It's a, how long is this? This is really, really awesome. 40 centimetres. Now what is special about the Sleeping Beauty mine, totally natural this is that it doesn't have a big black matrix in the middle. No way! Can I buy them? How many have we got? Only 19 left. I just want to have it like that as a necklace.
It's a pretty colour.
It's a stunning colour. It's totally natural. Turquoise shares its birthday with your tanzanite and your diamonds as December, and your zircon, forgive me, diamonds are April, as December's birthstone. So it's turquoise, zircon and tanzanite. Tanzanite being the newest entry to the birthstone calendar. This for me is a dream. Totally natural, it's all the way from the US, and the only mine we really tend to get turquoise from the US is the old sleeping, which means and that's what you've got here, your turquoise doesn't have a big black matrix through it. It's just that turquoise quality of colour that a lot of people dream of. Turquoise is such an expensive stone elsewhere, so expensive. I've seen turquoise prices in the 3 figures and up, as in past the £500 point in your 3 figures, and the high end of 3 figures, just by having gold clasps. This is what you would find in the fine jewellery hall in Harrods. Do you know they've got a hall in Harrods called the Fine Jewellery Hall? I used to spend all my breaks there.
Wow.
I loved it. Every different section has a security guard. Loved it.
Gosh.
Somehow they let me in again.
That would make lovely winter holiday jewellery as well, would it? I mean, winter sun holiday.
Oh yeah.
Because everybody now is thinking about winter colours, but that is winter sun holiday.
Well, I keep telling you about this, and I feel like an absolute fool because I still haven't brought it in. I'm going to do it tomorrow. Danny, can you please text me and remind me? Just also so I get a text on my phone because I don't ever get any. Just so I wake up, haha, very funny. I just didn't realise it was on. I didn't realise it was on. It wasn't I slept in because my alarm was set at night. I just didn't know I was on the telly. I didn't know I was supposed to be here. Anyway, I have a necklace which has got and some of them aren't genuine gems, some of them are, but it incorporates the turquoise colours, bronzite colours, smoky quartz colours, and it's basically all sort of chocolates, antique bronze in its clasp. It's a choker of 5 strands, 5 strands, my memory serves me correctly, and it's got the turquoise colour interspersed now and again in this 5-stranded choker, and I adore it. It's my special piece that I got on my 18th birthday, and I love, love, love it to pieces. And this I want to put with some smoke. Do you know the other day we had really, really 4mm, I think they were size, faceted rounds of smoky quartz. I want to put it with that. I want this as I want to wear this with a black. That for me would be a dream. I need this strand in my life. How many? 19 left. 16. Oh, my mum won't be at home from work. Oh, she might be. She might be home. Mum, if you're watching, can you call? Hi, Mum, I'm on the telly. 0800 644 655. If my mum or anyone I know that is watching, can you join in and get me one? Because I really, I have to get one in my life. Absolutely, I'm going to pay them back. And then some for their time. Gold clasp, and look at the length of it. This is joining it end to end. Look how long it is already. It's a 40cm piece, and you don't need to use all of it. And if you use spaces in between, whether it be gold, I want to use gold spacers and smoky quartz.
Stunning.
And I want a black ball gown. I'm ready to go. I will go to the ball. I love this. I had a lady ask me if I was going to the winter ball today. I won't be this year because it's on the day that I'm working, which would be fine if I wasn't working a double shift. I'm in the morning and I'm in on the evening. I'm ever so sorry. Bit sad about that. Quite sad indeed. But if I was going to the ball, I would be wearing this with my black ball gown.
It actually goes really well with the dress that you're wearing.
Do you think?
Yeah, because it's picking out the turquoise in your dress.
Oh, there is turquoise in my dress. Don't know what I'm doing. What was that? What was that? My dance. That's who it would be. I used to have a dance teacher that made us do the funniest dance. She's called Pat D. She's hilarious. And I swear she used to be in the army or something. At 49.95, the dance routines that she had us doing were really quite funny. Can I just put this on this black bust just so you can see? Oh. Oh my gosh, it's gorgeous. Put a little bit of gold chain. Oh, I love this. Oh, I have to join you. Dan, can you write down the code just in case, for any reason, there may ever be one left in the world. I love that, definitely. There's so not going to be one, is there? Joy, there's quite a lot of you there. I hope you managed to get that. There were not very many of those. Right, lots and lots coming your way. 3 strands in 10 minutes. It's nearly 7 o'clock. Let me just show you your star by at the end of this. It's your shepherd hooks. Solid sterling silver for you. They're going to $6.95. See? I'm going to bring you some, black spinel. Is that the faceted cushions? Yes. Do you know, just one of those dropped on these would be gorgeous. I love these. I've done these before. I love them. Oh, they're gorgeous. Let me put them with the, oh yes, hold on. Can you tell I like it? I'm running on the spot. I'm that excited with the turquoise. Look at them. They're amazing. Oh, I'm going to take the turquoise away. I did take it away. I wish I had pockets. I wouldn't have this job if I had any pockets. It wouldn't last very long. Oh, look at the luster on these. I brought you this strand before. It was the best moment. Do you love them, Fiona, or do you love them?
I absolutely adore those. They are beautiful. Like you say, the luster, the sparkle that's coming across the studio. Wow.
It's everything you look for in a black diamond. It's just divine.
You know what you were saying earlier about a single black bracelet with a single, a black bracelet with a single clear quartz. You'd just put a clear quartz in the middle of those.
I love this sound effects.
Sorry.
No, I love it. It makes me feel better because apparently when I really fancy a gemstone, I'll just make noises.
I do.
I do. It again. Why not? Oh, Danny boy. You talking to me? I'm talking to you. $11.95. Now this gemstone is a close. I just want to have it in a bracelet like that. Look how perfect that is. This is a gemstone. Sorry, I'm really excited about it. Look at it go. This is a gemstone with the same cubic crystal structure as a black diamond. Regular viewers, I know you all know this, but it's thought to have more luster, or just as much luster as a black diamond. One of the hardest gemstones on the planet. It comes in 8 in the most hardness scale, which is surpassed only by corundum family and diamonds. Therefore, or adamantine luster. It's because you want it to look that lustrous. With these, because of the hardness of the gemstone, you can put a really heavy facet on it, so you can actually possibly even add, don't quote me on this because I don't know if you definitely could, but I would imagine something like a diamond you could facet this with. Because of how hard this is as a gem, you could use a really, really hard facet, but you can definitely put hard pressure on it. And it's just like when you cut anything, when you cut a cake, when you, maybe it's not the best example, but or if you cut polymer clay, if you use something sharper and something firmer, you're going to get a cleaner cut than you would do. When you cut paper, if you use blunt scissors and not much force, you're going to make, it's going to bend the paper. It might not even necessarily cut it. You know those kiddie safe scissors? Yeah, the ones that you can't cut anything with. Kiddie's crafting scissors. I was trying to cut a piece of paper with them the other day. It's ridiculously hard. I gave up. But if you were to cut that, or to use a sharp pair of kitchen scissors, you're going to get a totally different cut, a totally cleaner cut. And the more pressure you're getting, the sharper the cut. So it's more of a vitreous luster rather than a rolling luster. It's a sharp luster. That's why it looks so sparkly. You couldn't do this with an onyx because it's not as high in the most hardness scale. It's not got as much of a strength to it in its cubic crystal structure. This is gorgeous. It's amazing. I hope you get it. And it's exceptionally vitreous in its luster. And it's only got about 4. Yeah. We just brought everyone the turquoise, didn't we? Tanya, Ali, you got one. Did you get one? I got one. Ah, is that Tanya Nottingham? Tanya, can you send your customer number to producer Danny so I can drop you just on the same way, but we won't put it on the telly, so I can contact you. Ah! Oh my gosh. And now I'll get that sorted out. I'll get the money sent to you. That's amazing. Oh my gosh, that together would be amazing actually. Oh my word, are you joking? Tanya, you're a legend. This is amazing. Oh, I need to make this necklace straight away. Sorry. I'm allowed to do amethyst, am I? Oh, I love that. Yeah. Can I not do mulberry pearls? I love that. No. Well, I asked. Oh, amethyst drops as you do. Oh, what's lovely about these is they've got a really, really pretty clarity, but they're not too dark. So if you were to put the darker, richer amethyst from earlier in between them, it would be a lovely, lovely mix.
Really pretty colour. Isn't it a really pretty pink?
Yeah, it's not too dark. It's almost like a sort of Rose de France amethyst, slightly darker than a Rose de France, which is more of a pinky amethyst for anyone who's unaware. 8x5 mil to 12x6 mil. Can I show it to you with those previous amethysts so you can see what I mean? Oh, this would look lush if you got any of the citrine. 200 of these were allocated on the launch. Really, really popular. What do you think? Would you put those two together?
Yeah, I think they look really pretty.
It's lovely to get the
Really
mixture of the
pretty.
different strengths of amethyst, isn't it? The clear quartz from earlier, or these that are coming up. Would you put that together? Oh, it's amazing how a different colour totally changes the gem, isn't it?
Absolutely. What a lovely combination.
I have fun on this show. I'm a little bit naughty. Like to mix things. Oh, droppers with the sterling silver earring hook. Shepherd hooks. Shepherd hooks. What do you think? 20 centimetre length. Are you ready to own some amethyst? 200 went in the launch. I was going to say, I wonder what price 200 were allocated at. $9.95. That's how. Jokers. That would look lovely with some gold chain. Can you see the clarity on them? What gorgeous stones. Genuine Brazilian amethysts of only $9.95. Pretty in drops. Makes me want to put them in petals. Petals in a flower. At just $9.95. I've got lots and lots to bring you. I think it might just be time. Could it be? Yes, it could. Something's coming. Something good. You ready for this, Fiona? She said, yeah, it's a star buy. It's a Shepherd hooks. Oh, you're going to love this. I have been inundated over the past few weeks for findings. Emails and emails and emails. Have we got any findings coming up? You get 20 pairs. Call me now. 20 pieces, 10 pairs. 0800 644 655 or JewelleryMaker.com, or in your smartphone in your app, log in and drop down into the JewelleryMaker app on your iPhone or your Android phone or any other phone that you might have. Right, that has smartphone and Android apps. Right, these are so popular because usually we offer you them with gold plating, rose gold plating. We so rarely offer you them with silver, and we had a lovely, lovely message on the wall of fame today asking for sterling silver shepherd hook and earring findings, because what we've been struggling to do is get them for you. And a lot of people are allergic to bases, is bring you solid sterling silver, so you don't need to worry about it. You can have the option to change the price points for people. So if somebody comes to buy something from you and says, oh, I love that, but I actually would prefer it in solid silver. If you're trying to do it at an affordable price for everybody, then you want to get these to be able to interchange, so you can make something for somebody who wants that precious metal. For example, if you got the rubies earlier in the day or earlier tonight with myself, you want sterling silver findings. And if you're like myself and you're allergic to base metals, or many base metals, something like this you need. Also with the sterling silver ones, can you see that they've been slightly flattened just here to give you a slimline look at the front, and then they go back to the round for the part that goes into your ear here. They've been wrapped for you as well, and you've got your eye at the bottom. 17mm, half from our gorgeous Fiona, but you've not seen by means even close to half of what she's been making with these. So 20 pieces, so you get 10 pairs. Do you want to have a look at what Fiona's been up to? You've made, what's that? 2, 4, 6 pairs, is that, can I see from here?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 altogether.
7 pairs, you've got another pair in your hand.
Well, they're the amethysts from earlier.
Oh, the amethyst from earlier, which you may have seen. So now, yeah, in fact, I'm going to run over and just put my hands behind them, just so you can see. Because you've got yourself, oh gosh, they're gorgeous. Are they just with some findings?
That's just findings, yeah.
Findings and chain. Oh, I love them. I have to say, I think they're possibly my favourite. And then, oh, look at that. They're so cute. They make me think of Christmas.
That's just square wire that's twisted.
Ah.
And then a loose.
Oh my gosh. Were they easy to work with, the solid sterling silver
Oh,
findings?
they're just lovely. I love solid sterling.
Are they?
It's just such a malleable metal anyway, and you just feel that you're working with quality.
I like
Love
how you've
them.
managed to turn them so that they go front ways. My producer going, I remember Fiona saying she was going to try and do something like this. That's amazing. She's actually gone and done it. She's had about 5 minutes to do it. I don't know how you managed to make these so quickly. These are from their gemstone C'est Fantastique, coming up at 7:30, and then producer Dan, you're going to love these. And I think he's going to be dibsing these. What we do on the late show is play dibs. Have you done this before?
No.
So, oh, you can't do it now, Dan. I've not even explained to Fiona how it works. If there's something that you really like as a design that you think you would wear yourself or you want, you shout dibs.
Ah, right.
So on my shift side, I'll say, oh, I love that. And one day I went, oh, dibs. And then I get to take it home. Producer Dan's already shouted dibs on half of them. But Director Bruce, it's different on his shift side. What do you do in your shift side? You just put them all in bags. Oh yeah, you hide them in a locker, don't you? Sorry, you put them in a locker. And then you've got your final pair here with the amethyst that we had a brief look at earlier. I didn't realise they were on straight head pins earlier, one of them, and then the other one was on chain.
And then the little
That's
coil,
lovely.
the
And
little
then the
coily
coils from
ones as
earlier.
well.
They're so pretty. Let me squeeze those in there. So, it's 17mm, 20 pairs, 20 pieces, that's 10 pairs, 20 pieces. What do you think price point we could do? What would you be happy with? You know though a little bit, don't you?
I do know, yeah.
It's a bit naughty, isn't it?
But what I can tell you is before I would regularly pay £2 and upwards a pair.
Well, you're gonna get 10 pairs for $6.95. Whoop, there it is. Whoop, there it is. We're a little bit naughty on the late show, aren't we? $6.95. Awooga! It's Friday night. This is how we do it. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. Do you like that, Wes?
Yeah,
You haven't started joining in yet.
Sorry.
Dan on cameras used to always join. It's not as if your role is just a cameraman. Did you not realise that on your application form you had to sing and dance?
I didn't say that.
Did it not say that?
No.
Somebody obviously missed that out in your form. $6.95, are you loving them? Brilliant. Now, if you want to get yourself your hearts, it's alright Wes, I'm not moving my hand, you're okay. $6.95, these are coming up. You get the arrow and you get the heart and you get 3 sets like this for $6.95. Whoop, there it is. Whoop, there it is. So you get all of that for $6.95 plus another 2 of them. And we've got the superstar buy of your solid sterling solid, you know what I mean, solid sterling silver. Get 8 loops. You can double that up as much as you want. I know our Fiona's got one of these to have a wee play with. I am so excited to see what she's going to do with it. You've got until 8:45 before you can get a hold of it. Very, very much looking forward to it, as well as your Winter Wonderland, which I think those pearls would look great with that. Sterling Silver, who's messaged in? Alex, hi Alex, you went, love them, thank you, with a kiss. Oh, I love a good kiss. Thank you for the kisses. It makes it so much more happy. I love it. Do you like messages with a kiss at the end?
Oh yeah.
It's got to have at least one, hasn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, gotta have one. Or laugh out loud. Most people I know who message me will say laugh out loud. Regular viewers, you know this. My father messaged me when I was driving up to Scotland one time, and he went, have a safe journey, lol. And I was like, what? What do you mean, lol? Have a safe journey, lol. But he meant, God love him, he meant lots of love. But because of my friends, most of them will write lol at the end of things, and most of yourselves will as well when you text in. I just thought he meant laugh out loud. I was like, my driving's not that bad, come on. It's not that good, but it's not that bad. I'm going to have to leave those here because if you've got it in your web basket, there's a very close chance that you will be able to get them, but you must check them out. They're going to sell out. C'est Fantastique is coming up. Don't worry, you're not in France. Oh, well, you might be watching in France actually on JewelleryMaker.com. We're not in France. And I'm not French. I just meant it's not, the rest of the show isn't going to be in French, although I might try because producer Danny's half French, so I might try and say some French words in the French auction, which will be these coming up. C'est Fantastique. The fantastic earrings, the fantastic earrings that you saw with our gorgeous Fiona. You'll be able to get the gems to make those yourself. Sorry, producer Danny is laughing at me. He's asking me if I was going to try and teach him French. I didn't realise he was half French when I said something in French and said, oh, that means whatever it meant. Dad went, yeah, I know, I'm half French. Oh dear. Right, we're going to have a really, really short break, and we'll both see the rest of the team on the other side.
It was here almost 650 years ago in Amir, where King Jai Singh first laid the foundations that was to become one of the world's most famous walled cities, Jaipur. The city of Jaipur, commonly known as the Pink City, is now taking centre stage for gemstone cutting and trading. It's here in the bursting heart of the walled city that our gems of distinction strands are cut, faceted and polished. So, how do you get a pile of tourmaline that looks like this into a gorgeous strand that looks like this? So when you've got a pile of tourmaline like this, it's going to be made into gemstone beads. First of all, each one of these gemstones need to be inspected. A line is then drawn down the middle of the gemstone or wherever the gem is going to be faceted, and it's then taken behind us and then faceted into these rough gem shapes. Once each gemstone has been cut into the amount of pieces it needs to be, it's then time to shape the gemstones. These gentlemen are working on anything from a round to a pear shape, pretty much any cut imaginable. The next process is polishing and faceting, and this takes a huge amount of skill. It can take years for a lapidress to be able to facet like this, and each one of the gemstones can take up to 10 minutes to cut. A really lengthy but incredible process. The next stage of the process is really interesting. This is where each one of the gemstones is drilled. And what Sanjay's doing here is putting a drill through faceted beads of black tourmaline. The next stage after drilling is then to get the gemstones sorted into their appropriate colours and sizes. This can be a really, really lengthy process. Once the gemstones are sorted into different colours and sizes, they're then arranged into these strands and made into strands like this. Now each one of these gemstones could have gone through a 30 to 40 minute process to arrive on a strand like this. It's really quite incredible. To me, it's the hours of dedicated time that goes into making each one of the gemstones we sell on JewelleryMaker.
Join the incredibly talented guest designer Alison Tarry in her very first wire sculpture DVD. In this edition, you will learn all the skills needed to create fabulous scrollwork designs, including a decorative bell, wire booties and an ornamental box. To get your hands on a copy, contact our call centre. Get creative with JewelleryMaker.
If you've just lots and lots coming up for you tonight. Not only have we got lots of treats, we've got Fiona Potter, who's the main treat, I think, of this evening. It's not often on any evening. In fact, it's the first evening ever Fiona Potter has been in the Lace Show. Let's show her some love. Yeah. Sure, that means you clap, Wes. Coral. You clap. Yay! Yeah, you clap with that bust and that bracelet finder in your hand. Do you do that? Coral's like, how do I clap? I'm carrying things. If you've just tuned in, it's so good to see you. JewelleryMaker.com, you can follow us on the web. Even if you watch something else on telly, you can still have us on there. You can. I know. I don't know why anyone else would want to watch, but now and again, I understand football things. They might take control of the remote now and again. So you could watch football on the computer. This is true, Bruce. Director Bruce is on the ball. Football on the ball. Am I on my own here? We've got lots and lots, and you can watch us on your mobile phone app. I was showing my friends earlier. I was like, yeah, this is me on my phone. It was a repeat from earlier. So, lots and lots coming up for you. These you are going to love. Have a look at these treats. These are just guaranteed to be in this hour. They're not star buys, but they're good enough to be. Oh yeah. Loving them. 4 separate opportunities. Yes, that is fuchsia pear-shaped tiger's eye. And have they got a fancy name? They're sort of diamond cut. Star cut, they're called. They are glitter-tastic. These all work great with the black spinel from earlier. So these are all coming up within the hour. We're going to do some S-hooks first. I didn't get to show you your star buys. This is half past. That one makes me think of berries, juicy berries, pomegranate seeds. I had a pavlova the other day and it had sort of fruits this colour in them. Lovely, delicious. And also, this is your C'est Fantastique at half past. In the 8:30. It's an hour and 15 minutes away. I can't believe it. And then we get to do this. This show is just the fastest show ever. Can't believe it. This is Winter Wonderland. You're going to love it. It's or Winter Stocking Filler. Sorry, I'm calling it Winter Wonderland. It's going to be 8:30. Hearts are coming up for you as your findings. Do not worry, you've not missed them. The ring is coming up as your findings. It's all to come. But talking of findings, I'm going to do these really, really stunning. These are fantastic in their shape. Giving you that filigree idea. Filigree is when you get the sort of rope style design on top of your precious metals. This is allowing it to be a centerpiece. Why? Oh gosh. Oh, they sold out. This is a reorder. Can you believe that? Since July. That's what, 4 months? You get 15 pieces. They have 7mm jump rings on each end and they're 23 by 10mm. So last time I brought these to you, they sold out 210. And I offered them at 46p a clasp. Wow. Not even 50p a clasp, Fiona.
That is brilliant. But and you know, the S hooks are for jewellery that I make and sell are the most popular clasps of all because they're easy for anybody to put on.
Yeah, they are. Especially if you're putting bracelets on.
Yeah, and if you've got any dexterity problems, it's the easiest one to find.
And they're quite sizable because sometimes stones are sort of 8mm and above. So you're not using the dinkiest gems, so you therefore you do need a good clasp so that it actually doesn't get lost with the gems. Whoo! Last time I brought them, 210 were allocated. That was in July. They've not been seen since July. These are back on order. It's taken us 4 months to get them. Well, that's taken a wee while, hasn't it? So you've been waiting for them. For 15 of them, you get all of them. Woo! $6.95. Are we matching that premiere launch? We've honoured the launch price that we did in July. We don't need to do that. What a naughty, what a naughtiness. 40. 40. We make 4 months and we get 40. Well, there you go. Nothing like demand, supply and demand, is there? Sold 210, they flew out the door, everybody wanted them. We've got 40. 4 months, but we've got 40 though. Have they been on since? Out in Aberdeen. Hi Kimberly. We did bring you some in October. That makes me feel a bit better then. This must just be the last of what we've got. I have a laptop on my knee when GM is on, and still have my TV. I still have you on TV. My son thinks I'm nuts. What does your son know? Kimberly in Aberdeen. Tell him you got a fellow Scot on, so you should enjoy it. Although, I'm not sure, but I'm a St Mirren fan. Aberdeen football. Well, actually, I can't remember who won last time we played. Possibly Aberdeen. I'll say St Mirren because I've got to stick with my team, haven't I? Got to be loyal. Well, Aberdeen, what's that? Red and white, isn't it? Aberdeen FC. There we go. This is for your son. I wouldn't normally do this, as I'm a St Mirren fan, and I'm all about black and white, but there we go. Look at what we've got coming up. What football team does your son support? Let's involve him. My producer thinks he's going to be a Celtic fan. You said you're not from Aberdeen. It's okay, I'm not from Aberdeen. Kimberly in Aberdeenshire's not from Aberdeen. That's all right then. Oh, that was wasted then. I've just shown you my red and my white. These are almost gone. I have to leave those there. Clear quartz. Oh, we're going to do the big ones over here. Now I've got 2 sizes for you. Let me show. Oh! These are the same facet as the ones from the previous hour, which were 12mm. I've got an 8mm, and I've also got a 6mm that's coming up as well. So this is the 8mm we're going to do now. This is the 6mm we'll bring you as well. Have we got a bigger quantity of the 6mm? Yeah, the 8mm we've got for you. I've only got 88 of these. 88 at 8mm. Can you see it's got the same facet? Eye clean as the. Remember everything I said to you about the previous star buy at 6:30, yeah? Well, these are the exact same facet, that diamond shape. Again, if I were to cut the cord so you didn't have the white cord in the middle, they would be clear as you like, right through the middle. We had a great time enjoying those. In fact, producer Danny had a great time with those on the break, picking them all up after he knocked them all off. He forgot I'd cut the strand. I love it. Did you see him, Fiona?
It was, sorry Danny, it was really funny. Sorry.
Oh, don't be sorry. He deserves it. He's a joker. So these, if you fell in love with the weren't just the size that you normally work with, the 8mm are going to be perfect for you. 8mm is a really good size for jewellery making with, isn't it, Fiona?
Yeah, it is. It's a nice standard size, and it means you can put other gemstones with it as well.
Yeah, it's almost like a middle of the way, because you'll definitely get gemstones in a smaller version. For example, we've got the 6mm coming up, but you will also get gems of a larger size. So it's almost like the Goldilocks size. It's just right. It's not too big. It's not too small. It's just right. It's that in the middle one. So you can put bigger gems next to it, and you can put smaller gems next to it. You won't go wrong.
Nope.
£8.95 for the full strand. I could have sworn it was a higher price point when I had a look at this in the computer earlier. I did look at the price of this one, because this was new, wasn't it? It was newer, because we had a big quantity of them. Launched in the 27th of last month, so it's newish. It's within the past week-ish. What was that? They're all laughing and saying, this is a very Scottish text from Kimberly. He doesn't support any team. Does he not? Rubbish! 130 carats of clear quartz. I can't believe he doesn't support a football team. All right, he Disney support. They all find this hilarious in the gallery, Kimberly. Galileo. They can't believe you've used the word Disney. Why not? You've never heard it before. Are you joking? You've never heard that? Well, I'm from Scotland, so have I not said it in your company? You've never heard me say it? Oh, well, there you go. Disney means he doesn't. Does not. Disney. Disney. Not Disney as in the Walt, but $8.95. Right, check those out as soon as you can. Can I just show you quickly how lovely these four would actually go together? What do you think? Can't believe he doesn't support the football team. Rugby team? Producer Tom would love that. He's off tonight. He's going to see a ukulele band. Yep, he's not here at work. The reason you're doing overtime is going to see a ukulele band. And we haven't been invited. Is your cousin in a ukulele band? That's hilarious. What are they called? They do 80s covers on ukuleles. This sounds brilliant. Oh, I want to go. I want to see this. Fuchsia Tiger's Eye. Are we just... All right, we're doing the other clear quartz in a minute, are we? Danny. Yep, all right. We'll do these in a minute. What was the name of his band again? The Ukemen League. I'm gonna have to look these up. You never told me this, Bruce. 9 years of working together and I never knew. We've been together for 9 years. All right then. Just a year. Ooh, I want to get a ukulele out. Right, anyway, 90 carats of Fuchsia Tiger's Eye. $12 by 8mm pairs, all the same size. Look at the chatoyancy on these. It's actually really easy to see on the pink, isn't it? Or sorry, fuchsia. What perfect petals they would be. Perfect shape.
They're beautiful.
Do you love them? Is this something you'd seen before JewelleryMaker?
No, never seen those before, ever.
It's only in the past sort of month or two that I've seen any pink tiger's eye. These are totally genuine in the chatoyancy, that look and illusion of a sort of cat's eye winking at you. That's what chatoyancy is. Usually silks within the gemstone allows that to happen naturally. It has been dyed to give you that amazing fuchsia pink. What more could you want? A gemstone that you love the natural phenomenon beauty of, but then to give you a variety of colours, because if you're not somebody who wears chocolates and browns and caramels, like I do all the time, then where would you place tiger's eye in your life? Unless you give it a really contemporary colour. So a well-renowned gem, a world-renowned gem that's been around for donkeys. Do you love it? Or do you love it?
I love the colour tones in it. It's not, you've got some bright, but you've got some depth as well.
Yeah.
And
it's
then,
almost like
and
a
then
raspberry
movement
sauce.
in it. I love it. Love it. I'm sorry, I just keep looking at it on the picture because it's just every time when you're moving it, you can see, you get that the light play, don't you?
Definitely. Different angles. Gives you maybe some more, or maybe some. I like these two together. These are coming up. And maybe you've got some fuchsia agates even that you could put these with. I'd just have them on their own. Black spacers. I would make loads of pairs of earrings with these. Who doesn't love fuchsia pink? A little bit of fuchsia pink lippy. Yes, Danny, a little bit of lipstick. Is that all right? I love it. He's like a little bit of lippy.
It's
$7.95.
It's kind of like a grown-up pink as well, isn't it? It's not a girly pink. It's a grown-up pink.
You could pay more than $7.95 for a lipstick, couldn't you?
Yes, definitely.
Grown-up lipstick.
Yeah.
A grown-up pink. A grown-up lipstick. Princess Holly, if you're watching, you're not allowed to wear lipstick. You're only 4 years old. £7.95. These are gorgeous. Like you've said, it's that grown up. It's not a sweetie pink. It's like a raspberry.
It is. It is like
Raspberry
a raspberry.
sauce.
Crushed raspberries, or sort of like
sorbet. Raspberry sorbet.
Oh, I can't think of the fruit I'm thinking of. I can think of it, but it won't come out.
What does it look like?
They're like raspberries, but they're bigger than raspberries, and they're not quite a blackberry. Tayberries.
A taileyberry?
Tayberries. Is it tayberries?
I don't know. I'm learning things here. I didn't know that.
It's a Scottish berry. It is, honestly.
They said to me, Ali, it's a Scottish whiskey. I know nothing about whiskies. Even as a girl guide, we went to the whiskey factory as our trip. Still know nothing about whiskey. I know you get malt, single malt, double malt, or something. See, I don't really know. $7.95. I didn't. Taileyberry.
T-A-Y.
Tayberry.
Tayberry. Sure.
Can someone search engine this for me? What's a tayberry? I want to see a colour of it. What does it taste like? A mix of a raspberry and a blackberry.
I've only had them a couple of times, but they're bigger. They're much bigger than an ordinary raspberry. They're about sort of that long, about, I don't know, half an inch. So I'm useless at this.
No, he's saying she's absolutely right. It's a cross of raspberry. The River Tay. Well, I was thinking it was tea, but the tayberry by the River Tay. I've never had a tayberry, and I am from Scotland. This is true. Spent most of my life in Scotland, but I've never had a tayberry.
They're very nice.
I want a tayberry now. Amazing. Lots coming your way. Half past Superstar Buy is going. Sorry, Star Buy is going to be your C'est Fantastique. We're doing it now. We're going to France now. Star Buy time. Right. It is time for C'est Fantastique, which is red, white and blue. It's fantastic. I've got for you 7mm quartz, each one faceted for you, and 35cm strands. Each strand is brand new. Now my producer Danny has been waiting months to get 3 strands of the exact same size, of the same gem, of the same facet in red, white and blue, because he's obviously half French and he's been obsessing over this just so he can make a bundle called C'est Fantastique.
That is fantastic.
It is fantastic. C'est très magnifique. Oui, oui, bonbon. Yep, oui, oui, bonbon. It's what I'm gonna say. That's what I learned in French. Yes, yes, good, good. Oui, oui, bonbon. And bof. Say bof, which means apparently whatever. Say bof. I think that was my brother, the only word my brother learned in French. I think my mum was saying, oh, what do you think of French? And he went, bof. Oh, he used bof. Anyway, this is fantastic. What you've, I can't say it without trying to put on an accent. Fantastic. You've been working away. Now these earrings, I have to say, are my favourites. Because I love that you've got yourself the different lengths of drop. I just think they're so simple and they look so gorgeous. You can wear them in so many different outfits. I could see myself wearing this with a suit, and I could also see myself wearing this casually with some denims.
Yeah, definitely denims.
You denim lady?
Yeah. Yeah, I like denims.
Wearing them with your denims. Or even a little red dress. Because you could pick out just one of the colours. Because blue we wear a lot, red ladies tend to wear a lot, and white's going to go with your monochrome, your black, and of course if you're wearing white blouses, or cream even. These hoops, we were talking about Jenny earlier, presenter Jenny, she likes her big hoops, doesn't she?
Yeah.
And your Beyonce.
And they're on memory wire, so you know they're going to hold the shape.
Can I try the memory wire bracelet on?
Yeah.
I've got a really, really funny wrist. It's the same size as it was when I was like 12. Oh, that's gorgeous. What do you think? Oh, these look so juicy. In fact, it actually matches my outfit, I think. Dibs. 3 strands at 7mm. They're all the same size. They allow you to work together. You don't have to use them together. I know you might be looking at them thinking, oh, I've not really made many red, white and blue strands or gemstone pieces before. You don't have to. You don't have to use them together. As much as producer Danny designed them to go together, we're putting 3 brand new strands together to give you a great price at $14.90. Oh, 85. You can't stay there, can you? No, 3 brand new strands. You might want to mix them up. You might want to put the red ones with the earlier red shell pearls that we had. Ooh. They would look gorgeous. You might want to mix them up. The luster that you're getting. Woo! That was not a £6.90 off your drop. Hold on. Lowest price I'm allowed to go for a strand is £6.95. That's 1 strand and you've got 3. So that's 50p per strand. 1 strand at £6.95, full price, they're all brand new, and you're getting a further 2 for 50p each.
That's really good, isn't it?
So even if you just look at this and think, I want the blue, I love the blue, I use a lot of blue gemstones in my designs, I want the blue one, for £6.95 you've got that. That's the lowest price we're allowed to go for any genuine gem strand, especially, and it's brand new. So you've got that one at 6. You want the red one, maybe you're after the red quartz. That on its own, £6.95, and then 50p for each of these. You wouldn't mind paying 50p to get an extra strand, really, would you? For a strand that should be £7.95 minimum. Isn't it fantastic? And what you've got with it, would you pay easily? Well, in fact, let's look at these earrings, because you're only looking 3 stones, 1 of each strand on each ear. So that's 6 stones. Would you charge that for a couple of pounds, £5? And then by using sterling silver, you don't have to use sterling silver findings and components, but say you did, you're looking at sterling silver, but use copper on them or base metals. I would easily expect you to charge £5 for these. Sell 2 pairs of earrings like that, you've got yourself your money. You've got yourself profit. These are profit strands to me. That's what I look at them. You're going to make profit. And what do you want in a business? I've been watching The Apprentice recently. Do you know what they've all been getting wrong? Profit margins.
Yep.
It's what we get wrong. Profit margins. What we're trying to do is allow you to have the biggest room for your profit. Don't look at it and think, oh, I can't sell it for that much because it's only costing me £7.95. Wrong way to look at it. It's not the Jewellery Maker way to look at it. The way you're supposed to look at it, the way we're doing it so you can look at it, is so that you're only having to pay a small amount to get them. You can put whatever profit margin you want, depending on where you sell them. And different locations charge different prices. In a beautiful hotel, say you were selling your jewellery in Gleneagles, you would totally change the price point. You would change the findings that you would use to what you would do if you were going to, I don't know, if you were going to Tottenham Court Road and having a market. You would do totally different. But with these strands, you can mix these with anything you want. Whatever you want. You can mix them with black spinel, you can mix them with rubies, you can mix them with other quartz within the box. Don't look at that and think I'm implying a value worth, because if I was, well, I'd be doing a very bad job of it. That's not what I'm here for. At £6.95 for 1 strand, great. Whatever strand be your favourite. What's your favourite, Fiona, out of the 3? If you had to only pick one, you're only allowed to pick 1 strand, what would you go for? The red?
The red.
Wes, what would you go for?
I like the red as well.
You like the red as well. Coral, what would you go for? Red, white or blue? If you only pick one. Blue. Danny, blue mood. A blue mood? You sad, you mean? He's not sad, he's in the mood. Blue moon. Right, Bruce, what's festive snowballs? I'm excited. £7.95. Oh, I'm thinking about the edible ones, not the ones you throw. What a treat. Well done to you. Talking of Winter Wonderland, hello, let's looky here. This is coming up. Loving your jewellery for that, Fiona. Thank you very, very much. I've already got my dibs in there. These three are coming up as winter stocking fillers. I don't think you can call them stocking fillers, Danny, unless you're going to go under £20 for the three of them, and I strongly don't expect that to be happening. What do you mean I know you so well? Show you them. These are coming up. You get 3 hearts and 3 arrows. They're 1 heart and an arrow is a toggle clasp. That's one combined together. We're going to offer you 3 of them, 3 sets for £6.95 in sterling silver. Coming up for you in shy of 25 minutes. Looking forward to them. Right, let's bring, what was that, sorry, our smaller gauge quartz, faceted. Oh! You only get 60 minutes from when I show you an opportunity or until the quantity sells out. So just to remind you of that, if you are watching on the, whether it be on the phone lines or the web, if you have it in a web basket or in your sort of mobile phone apps in your baskets, do try and check them out because they will sell out or time out, whichever happens first. Now I've got 140 of these. Because these go so well with the previous faceted quartz that I brought you as a star by an hour ago and with the 8 mils, because they're perfect together. And with these, how perfect would these all go together? Winter Wonderland. What do you think of these? Love it or love it? There are 200 of these toggle opportunities coming up for you. They will be selling out, so do be quick. And this strand, well, perfect size, a 6 mil, it will go with everything. Everything. You've got your white cord in the middle. Again, you just cut it and you can see that you've put any findings through. And what Fiona was going to say earlier, she did manage to say in a break, but in fact I'll let you say it, Fiona, what you were talking about with the coloured wires.
Well, because it is clear, you could put coloured wire through, you could put coloured threads through, then if it just introduces a little bit of colour to go with an outfit, but without adding any coloured gemstones.
Exactly, so it's a gemstone strand that especially when you have so much lustre from them. They are so sparkly, and as you've said, you maybe only want to add in 1 or 2.
Yeah.
Whether it be with wire, the beautiful pair of wire drop earrings that you made earlier, you could remake that design with these, couldn't you?
Oh, easily, yeah. Several times over.
Several times over. Absolutely, because you've got a really long strand here, easily 30 centimetres. I'll count them quick. There's loads on here. It's going to take me a while to count them. I'll show you them up first, because I wanted to hold them up. Can you see the quality of facets that you've got? Everything I said about the half-past star by at 6:30, the faceting, you've got the exact same brilliant facets with these. These are, oh my gosh! For a staple strand like this, one that will dress up any outfit, but also can work with every single gemstone, whether the gem is faceted or not. I want to put these with pearls. Could you imagine? I'm in a pearl mood tonight. It's because I've got a pearl strand at home that I started working on yesterday, I think. I'm in the mood. And then, woohoo, have a looky here. Oh yes. Gosh, you don't have to be a St. Mirren fan to wear these strands. Pure opulence. We've got a message from guest designer Michelle. Hiya! Evening, Ali, and lovely to see Fee in the late show. Isn't it just? Sending you both lots of love from guest designer Michelle. Oh, thank you. It's brilliant to have you, Michelle. Michelle. Fiona. Even Michelle's taking the time to drop us a wee message.
Bless you. Thanks, Michelle. Thank you.
We love to have your comments and your messages on the show. And if you want to message in like a guest designer Michelle has, just drop us a text on 777. James should do at the start of the text. Normal text charges will apply, so whatever your normal charge is, 14p or pennies, I don't know, whatever your rate is. I think I've got free text messages, so I don't really know how that works.
I never know what they cost anymore because
Exclusive, aren't they?
I don't know. Pennies. Or you can message for free on the website. 60777 is a text number, JM Studio at the start of your text, or JewelleryMaker.com on the web, or if you have your app on your phone. Have you got the app downloaded on your phone, Fiona? You might not have one of those fancy phones.
Oh, I keep meaning to do it actually. It's just I never get around to it.
Right, we'll do it before the end of the show. Fiona, you'll hate me and you'll love me at the same time for it.
I know. It
You'll love it because you won't stop
make it even more,
I know.
even more dangerous.
It's so bad.
I know.
It's so good.
You'd think working with all these beautiful gemstones and things we would just have enough, but
Never.
There's never enough.
Never enough. Never have too much of a good thing.
No.
I love that.
No.
$7.95. Treat yourself to that before that sells out. That's one of the best strands of the entire night for everybody. For the one. My choice. You've got a prediction. Regular viewers, you'll know how this works. If you're a new viewer or if you're a director who's joining us on overtime, Bruce, you might not know, or Fiona, you might not know what we do in the late show. I'm allowed now and again to choose. Now my producer and my director both guess what they think I'm going to choose, and then we work out if they've got it right. So I'm going to have a look. You do normally get it right, producer Dan. Oh, okay, I've made my decision. What do you think it's going to be? Oh, you were wrong. Very close. Very, very close. But wrong. It does serve you right for saying I'm always right. That is very true. I couldn't take my eyes off it. There are some tremendous gemstone strands to choose from, but can you understand why I couldn't not go for this?
Yes.
It's mesmerising.
Look at the flashes of blue coming through there.
Sorry? Say again, please. Do not lie. That has to be, you cannot be serious. Are we looking at the same strand? I got it out of box number 14, Freshwater for pouch. No. How many have we got in stock? All right. I have a deal with you, producer Dan. I don't do deals, he's in control. Doesn't matter. Producer Dan, I have a deal for you. Right? If you put all 52 on the telly, everything we have in stock, I will be happy to go to that price. If you don't put all 52 on the telly, I don't think that price. I don't want to do it. Yes! You got to trust me. How much do you trust me? How much do you trust? It's going to be the best purchase of Rainbow Moonstone, and I don't say this lightly. Hand on heart, price point wise, with the money back guarantee, for the quality you've got, that you've ever had an option with me on the Late Show to get, ever. And I wholeheartedly mean that, hand on heart. And regular viewers, you'll know me, I very rarely say anything like that. But I mean it. This is the best quality Rainbow Moonstone, all the way from India, totally natural, that I've got in my hands, that I've got for you tonight, for a price that is out of this world. I cannot, the only reason I'm going to commit to this price is because producer Danny's giving you all 52. And I want around $14.95 is not your price. No. It should be $19.95 without a shadow of a doubt in my mind. But producer Dan wanted to do, I know, right? I know.
I can't believe he's just done that. And they're absolutely outstanding.
See?
Gosh, can I come on the evening show again?
Yeah. Can you understand why I wanted you to call me quickly? Because I know how many people want to join me at $9.95 is a lot more than people who would. They're gorgeous. I know, they're amazing. They're amazing. Danny, you can't do a Scottish accent, just leave it now. You've got him in my ear. Come and tell everyone at home what you've just said. He's going, look at my sexy gemstones. That's what I've got in my ear. This is what I'm listening to. Get my sexy basket. Danny, no one says that. No one. That is who is deciding your prices. Is that ridiculous or what? My face hurts. This hurts. Oh my gosh. Can you believe him? And I'm looking at this. I've got all the class and elegance of the finest rainbow moonstone. And now he's going, do you like my sexy price point? You fool! Stop it! Christine in London has sent us a message. I was happy at $14.95. Whoa, I know! I think we all were, to be fair, but you don't need to call me back if you put it in your basket and checked it out. These cards get charged even until it's due to be shipped anyway, but until the final low price is in, and that is $9.95. We don't normally do a drop like this. Honestly, if you were to ask me how much this was, I would have said minimum $19.95. $14.95 because it's 18 centimetres. If it was a longer length, I would say $19.95. You all right, Fiona?
Still laughing at Danny.
Still laughing at Danny. My job is so hard. Not because I have to handle these price points, because I've got to deal with jokers in the gallery. They're going to sell out absolutely. I don't know if I can do the pink sapphire after that. I daren't do it. The price points you're up to tonight. You can stop the Scottish accent now, come on. He's just said, I can price slash this now. In a dodgy Scottish accent, he's just said it in. He's a joker. All I've got in my ear is slashy dashy docious. What? Can't handle him, Fiona. I can't deal with this. Oh. Oh dear. Oh. At 15 carats, faceted pink sapphires, 1mm to 4 by 1mm, 18 centimetre strand of completely. Oh, hold on, wait a minute. You need to stop the hilarity. This is natural pink sapphire. This isn't treated or heated. 85%, in fact, 95% of sapphires, one way or another, are heated or treated in fancy sapphires. So to get a total natural fancy sapphire, this is within 5% of the world's sapphire. This is really collectible. Most importantly, it's really rare. Very rare. Are you joking? But you, oh. Yeah, we are still laughing at you. Director Bruce, from the other shift side, has just went, is he having a laugh? He's just heard the price we're going to go to. This is hilarious. He's just gone, do you like my sexy price drop? And he at the end. You can't just put he at the end of everything. I can't even bring myself to look at this. I'm not looking. I don't want to know.
You don't. You really don't.
Do I really not want to know?
No, you don't.
Just because you sing it doesn't make it all right. $17.95. It is an all-time low. How do you get up from a... You don't. 0800 644 655 on the phone lines as soon as you can. 15 carats of totally natural pink sapphires. Call me when you can on the phone lines. Join me in the web. In Staffordshire, you've got yours. Joanne, well done. Corrine, well done. Yorkshire, Staffordshire, Gloucestershire. If ever there is time to get yourself sapphires, the one I've got in my hand, the faceting, the quality of the faceting is magnificent. The strength of colour that you're getting. A natural stone. What a deal. What a deal, what a deal, what a deal, what a mighty fine deal. Mighty, mighty fine deal. Nicolette, Diane, well done to you. Susan, check it out as soon as you can. Multi-bid in Yorkshire, Hertfordshire again, Wiltshire again, Hertfordshire. Gosh, you're all in Bertha in Colorado. Lovely to see you, a very regular bidder. Do try and check these out. Do try and confirm as soon as you can. Imagine to intersperse these with the moonstone. That would be divine. Oh, what are you thinking, Fiona?
I'm also thinking that black spinel.
The black spinel, oh, the faceted cushion shapes.
Yeah.
That would be gorgeous. I've not got them, they're already packed away. What about with these?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, very pretty.
Oh, so pretty. 17, where are we supposed to be on these, please? Ah! Enjoy them. You can't sing what a man, what a man, what a man, what a man, what a mighty man, fine man about yourself, Danny.
I've got a name for him.
Oh, I love this. I've got Fiona who's clearly been working on this and she just went, Ali, I've got a name for him. What's that?
Yeah, Slashy Dashy Danny.
Slashy Dashy. I can't say that. He loves it too much. No. His head, he won't get out the door. He went, oh, I'm never going to be called anything else. That's what he's just said. He was like, oh. He went, Danny Whammy. Who called you that? Apparently Danny Whammy is now a thing of the past.
Yeah, Slashy Dashy Danny.
That just encourages him to drop the price even more, Fiona. Which is great for you. I'm just slightly concerned about my job now and again.
Well, yeah, there is that, isn't there?
But they're all out for a final dinner with our gorgeous Chloe, director Chloe, who's going to she's going to have a baby, so they've all gone out for dinner. But they can all watch us on those app things now, though. That's the worrying thing.
Oh, it is, isn't it?
Where have they gone? Because I don't think Carberry. I don't think that place has reception. Would be fine. Can we do these, please? Because we haven't done them yet. And I love them quite a lot. I've got your, oh, do you know, imagine these with the star by, which is coming up next. How perfect would they be? Now, the star cut, so popular. The triangular shapes faceted into your rounds, which makes them quite angular indeed. So I'm just going to move your star by, which is coming up next, of the hearts and the arrows. You're going to get 3 sets of those for just $6.95. Crazy. And these, 8mm for you in size. What do you think? Lustertastic or lustertastic? Would you be able to just wear one of those in an earring? Maybe with, oh, I don't know, ridiculously dropped price moonstone. New treats galore tonight. What are you thinking?
Oh, one of the black ones on the head pin, and then stack some of those little pink sapphires on top.
Oh yes, get those pink sapphires in my life. The moonstone have sold out. I'm so sorry if you missed out. Oh yes. Oh yes. Could you handle maybe one of these as well?
That could be the drop on the end.
That could be. Oh, you're good at this design stuff, Fiona.
It's probably just as well.
First time in the late show, because it's our first late show. 60777 JM Studio. What was that, sorry? Design Inspiration, design show. What's wrong with that? He's winding me up. He went, yeah, the design show they do before our show. I didn't say it like that. I just meant the thing that they do before the late show. No, I just meant the design show, the design inspired show. Leave me alone. Saw what you did there, Dan. He's inspired by this star by. So this totally underestimated how popular these were going to be. We got as many as we could, but it was never enough. We've got a reorder for you. They are a brand new reorder, so it's the first time they've been seen since August. They were only ever seen once in August. They sold out completely. All 300 sold out first time. We've ordered how many? 210. So in total, even if you if you were there watching the very, very first time, the only time these have ever been seen in August, your maximum chance is being one person out of 510. All our other 925 sterling silver offers we've had tonight have sold out. Everything we've had 3 previous opportunities, all of them have gone. This is the biggest quantity of the 3 so far, or the biggest quantity all night of your toggle clasps. We do have your ring findings, which are coming up. Solid sterling silver is your superstar buy. You're gonna get 3 hearts. We'll show you a picture. 3 hearts and 3 arrows. They are toggle clasps, but you can have them as earring findings, as charms. You can have them as a necklace. You can do whatever you fancy. Are you thinking cufflinks with the arrows? How many gents would love those with cufflinks? Wouldn't that be awesome? Half the stock is already gone. Right, let's see what you can make with these, because I know our gorgeous Fiona has been working with them. You enjoyed them?
They're lovely, absolutely lovely.
Yeah?
So I've done a pair of cufflinks.
Oh, how cool are they? Wait to see these.
You know, they can be for men or women, can't they?
They are awesome.
Just turn them around slightly so you can see them.
That's brilliant. So you've got hearts. Yeah, if you turn them on the end, you can see. And again, if you wanted to just have the hearts the other way, you know, all you need to do to make it a pendant is just to wire wrap it, put a jump ring through it, and then, oh well, what a silly thing to say. She's already done it. 2/3 of the stock is already gone. We had over 200. Look at that. Oh, is that a charm? Is that detachable?
Yeah, well it could be actually. Of course it is, yeah.
Oh my God, everybody in the gallery is going, how has she made so much? Amazing, amazing. You can use them obviously as toggles, but Fiona's used them actually as central pieces, as a charm, as a sort of pendant idea with a drop.
Well, they're so lovely.
They are, aren't they? It'd be a shame to use them.
Really, you know, they're a
solely as
really
a charm.
nice weight to them as well. Reason, you know, really good amount of silver there.
You do. I don't think I've got a gram weight on them, unfortunately. That's a shame. Oh, is it me or is it gone really dark in here?
I think it's gone dark.
Did I have my eyes closed? Wow, I'm losing the plot. been trying to wake up since 9 a.m. Wow, that really freaked me out there. I thought I was in the dark. Can I see some names? Am I allowed to see who's got them yet? Ah! Okay, so I don't really have many left. And 695. So how many do we have in total? 210. 50 left. But those of you on the web, if you check out, I don't have that many left. Renfrewshire, Wiltshire, Carmarthenshire, Essex. And what are you waiting for? What a piece, what a price, what a treat. So many of you coming through. I've got multiple names, multiple bids. Everybody seems to be going for 2. Quite rightly so. If you got the sterling silver shepherd hooks, I mean, what would stop you? Oh, you can have 2 different earrings. You can have one with the arrow on it,
yeah,
and then one with the heart on it.
Yeah, you could.
You could just put a jump ring, connect that and that, and then you could have a further jump ring and connect that with the heart. Oh, I love that. Well, you don't even need a jump ring, do you? You just open the eye and hook it in.
Just open the eye and put it on.
Oh, brilliant. And then if you take them, oh, I love that. My director's just come up with the best. One arrow and one heart in your ears. When you take them off, you use the clasp and connect them together so you never lose your earrings.
Perfect.
Or you never lose your pair, but you either lose both of them or none of them. That's brilliant. Bruce, you are a legend.
Wish I'd thought of that.
Well done indeed. Those of you on the phone lines of the web, try and check them out before they go. I'll just show you them again quickly. Your arrow and your heart makes me think of Cupid. You know the little Cupid charm that we had not so long ago? Did you ever see that? It was very, very popular, the little Cupid we had with the wee arrow. That was gorgeous. If you're loving these, you're going to love our Superstar buy, which is coming up in less than 50 minutes now. It's going to be awesome. We have a big quantity of them. We had 210 of these hearts. These are going to sell out at $6.95. We've got, just for the mount, it's awesome. You've got 8 loops to connect on it. It's one size fits all. It's an adjustable ring. It's going to be awesome. I have 250 of them in stock and they will be selling out. All of our sterling silver opportunities so far tonight have. This one's not going to be far behind it. I've got about 10 left, is it? If everybody in the web checks out, I've got 5 left. I've got 20 available. I've got 15 in web baskets, not to mention those of you on the phone. So you get 3 sets like this. You get the heart and you get the arrow. And then our winter wonder, or winter stocking filler to go with it, if I can see correctly.
Did, yeah.
Is that right? Oh, can I just show you, these strands are coming up at 8:30. You've only got about 25 minutes to wait. It's a really, really busy night tonight, so keep your eyes peeled. These 3 strands, I'll show you. In fact, we're going to have a really short break. Oh my gosh. Can we show it quickly? Wes, can I ask you to look at Fiona's necklace? We just had a glimpse at it a moment ago, but just to remind you of the gemstones that were used for your winter stocking filler. These 3 strands are coming up and they were used. Did you use all 3 strands? You did as well, didn't you? Because the bottom one is incorporating the mystic coated one. Lovely, lovely. At least I think you did.
No, I think I've just used the 2
Oh,
of
just
them.
the 2?
Just the 2.
Ah, well, we've got a 3rd strand to show you in there. You're going to have a short break. You don't want to miss any of it. It's going to be awesome. See you in a sec.
JewelleryMaker ships to the following countries. We offer 2 delivery services, standard and premium. So wherever you are in the world, JewelleryMaker are never far away.
Come and join guest designer Debbie Bulford as she takes you on a creative journey building face canes from polymer clay. Debbie will guide you through the different stages of how to build each part of the face. Then you will focus on adding detail and character to your piece. Get creative and make personalised designs with this exciting workshop. The full course includes a block of ecru and translucent polymer clay tail, use of all relevant tools, a buffet-style lunch and refreshments, a tour of the studios and a visit to our gemstone museum and shop. All of this for just $69.95. For more information, contact our call centre on 0800 644 655.
Owning a strand of genuine gemstones is always exciting, but being able to use it in your handcrafted jewellery, then passing it on to its new owner with proof of its authenticity is even more incredible. Why not add one of our printed authenticity cards to your order for just 50p and share that same feeling with your customers? You can also access online authenticity certificates for items you have previously ordered by looking at your order history on your account details. The certificate gives you valuable information about your purchase and is your guarantee of quality and peace of mind from the Genuine Gemstone Company.
Polymer clay I love because it will cross all ages and all mediums. You can tone it with lots of different colours to make all the shades that you desire. You can mix it with resins, you can mix it with all sorts of mediums, but not just jewellery. You can also do things like add it to your scrapbooking, your card making, and children will love it. It's a non-toxic medium, so perfect for all the family. It would just be endless the amount of things you can make with it. I love it.
Come and join guest designer Fiona on our resin workshop. Fiona will guide you through designing with resin and building techniques such as using resin to make cold connections, using wire, creating bezels, and using other mediums to create colour and texture. The full course includes resin and epoxy enamelling hardener, a bead scoop, a selection of different gauged wire, a selection of alcohol inks, glitters, gilding flakes and Angelina fibres, a buffet-style lunch and refreshments, a tour of the studios, the Gem Museum, and a chance to visit the shop. All of this for just $79.95. For more information, contact our call centre on 0800 644 655.
Hiya, if you've just tuned in, I'm Ali. It's so good to see you. When you see what our fantastic premiere to the late show, but very, very regular here at the Genuine Gemstone Company on JewelleryMaker, is our Fiona Potter. When you see what she's been doing with our superstar buy, she's already dibsed it, put it this way. She's already gone dibs in a cute little way. The dibs I've ever seen in my life. These are coming up at 8:30, not long at all. Everybody has been messaging about these. We love them. What do you think? What are your thoughts? Drop us a wee message, JewelleryMaker.com, or alternatively on the text 60777. They are massively popular. First time we put them together, the Winter Wonderland I'm calling it, but it's a winter stocking filler. 8:30 we'll be bringing these to you, which is not far away at all. It's the 3 strands that were used, or 2 of the strands should I say, sorry, were used in Fiona's previous design, showing off that gorgeous sterling silver charm. If you have it in your baskets, I can see so many of you who've got it in your baskets, you need to check it out. There's at least 20 of you there. Fellow Scots, yes, check it out. I can see you in Dumbartonshire with it in your bag and so pleased you did, and you've got until 31st of January to make your mind up. 2015, I know. Gold star head pins. Oh, you're gonna love them. Just so you know, we've got a tool coming up in this hour. Oh yeah, the 6-step bail maker, you're gonna love it. These, well, perfect for fireworks night, perfect for this time of the year. 50mm. 50mm for you in each one. You've got yourself 100 of them. What would you expect? 10 pence each? 10 pounds?
Yeah, I mean, how many?
100
pieces. You'd be paying for about 10 pieces.
And these are copper based with gold plating.
Yeah, if you went and bought them, you know, elsewhere, 10 pieces, you're probably looking at. It's a while since I've looked at head pins, but I think it used to be around about £2 for 10 or something like that.
Ooh,
I think.
So we'd be looking at, it's about £20-ish.
It's quite, because they're fancy.
They're detailed, aren't they?
If they were the ordinary,
yeah,
then less. But because these are detailed, you do pay a lot more for them.
They're quite favourable, aren't they, the stars? You can't really, I don't think stars are something that you can go wrong with. Now I have 300 of these in stock. Normally we wouldn't get 300 of these on the late show, we would only get about 100. We're not usually allowed a big quantity like this. How so, producer Dad? What do you mean there's a mistake? Oh no, we can cover this, Dan. I've sorted it out. We're not allowed to go anywhere under $6.95 for a strand of gemstones. They didn't say anything about findings. Well, Kim did it this morning and she just put clearance. I love it. Producers just go, put clearance behind it. Well, that makes it okay. So you just put clearance and go to $5.95. I love it. I just got giggles in the gallery. Well, it's not a strand of gemstones, and I did it earlier today with producer Kim. So if I can do it in the day show, if I'm going to do it once in a day, I might as well do it for the late show. I can't bring it to you in the morning. I'm not taking the blame. I'm letting you share it. I'm sharing the blame with you, Danny. I'll take that. I'll be a top last for the day, yeah. Taking one for the team. Why not? I think we should share it. I joined you about 9:45. Fashionably late. Yeah, 9:45 I joined you this morning. But they did a couple of silver clearance deals at under £10 and just put a clearance slide behind me. So if they can do that in the morning and it was my face that was next to the price, then I can do it for my late show. Yeah. I'm just going to point at that clearance. No, I'm not going to point at the price. You can't, they want to do what's called as a screen grab in television. And they want to grab a picture of me, like take a picture of me pointing at that price. I'm not going to do it.
Of course you're not.
Oh, what on earth is she doing? The price is down there. It's not that way. Call me as soon as you can. Now these can be cut and put into polymer clay, because I saw a lovely polymer clay piece with that, but you could put these in resin maybe, could you?
You could put them in resin, and I've used them in polymer clay as well, and I made some stepping stones, and I used those sort of like as little diamonds around the side. So there's a lot of uses that you can do with those.
Can we get your Christmas tree out that you made?
Yeah.
Could you put them as decorations on the Christmas tree?
Yeah.
If you were watching me this morning, you would have seen the most amazing molds with Christmas. It had Father Christmas, and it had Christmas trees, and it had little stockings and little gingerbread men. And Fiona ever so kindly brought in the pieces that she made. So if you managed to get it with me this morning, these are Fiona. Now, do you put them on your own trees, Christmas decorations?
Yeah.
Look at this. Now this, you could put these little stars on the tree. You could, and you could have them as your decorations, couldn't you?
Could. They'd work really well.
Or if you wanted to do a snowman and give him little star buttons. How amazing are these? How talented is our Fiona? You can make little star buttons. She made the snowman, yeah. My director's going, geez, oh, she made that. Yeah.
With the star head pins, what you could do is actually turn those, do a turned loop, and use that as the hanger.
Satin cord, you could use one of these and put it as at the top.
Yeah.
Oh, that would look so cute. Oh, that could be the star at the top of the Christmas tree.
Yeah, definitely.
Real stars. Oh my gosh. Absolutely. Fiona, thank you so much for bringing those in. At $5.95, you've got to be quick at that price point. If that's not an add to your order, I don't know what is. And they're not flash, they're solid gold plated. So it has to be, regular viewers, you know, there's certain microns of thickness to be classed as plated as opposed to just sort of flashed over the top. It means you've got solid gold, more gold on top of your silver. That's brilliant. Well done you. Right, what's next? 1 minute wonders. You've got 1 minute and it's going to be wonderful. What we do is we show you an opportunity of a genuine gemstone, whether it be strand or findings or whether it be tools, something for working with in JewelleryMaker. And we give you a minute to see it unless the quantity sells out. So as soon as the price comes in that we're offering it at, that we're going to sell it at, then the clock starts and you get 1 minute or until quantity sells out to get a hold of it to see it. But you still get the 60 minutes from when we start it. It just means we can put more in, we can go lower in price, but if we only spend a minute of airtime on it, it means we can get away with it. If we spend more than a minute on it, we can't. Well, let's put it this way. I'm going to start with rubies. Oh, natural rubies. There are 9 of these left. There's a small quantity. But the maximum amount of time, now don't wait for the minute to be up, because a lot of people will call straight away, and there'll be regulars on this and they'll know how it works. So you get 1 minute from when the price comes in. 115 carats of rubies, graduated plain pairs, although nothing plain about them, it's just that they don't have any facets on them, that's why they're called plain. Plain is referring to their polish. There are only 9 of them. 82 went in the launch. 6 by 5mm to 15 by 9mm. Now 9 is not enough for us to normally have as an opportunity, but if we do it in a minute, then it means we can do it. So are you ready for this? Clock's coming in. 4, you have 1 minute. Woo, this is a different clock. This is Director Bruce's clock. I love that. This is my clock. You've so far not even reached 15 seconds, and I've got 1 left. Oh, it's sold out. What was that? 16 seconds? That's one of the closest fastest sellouts so far. I'm going to bring you some amethyst. I think I launched these. These are gorgeous. Oh, you're going to love them. I did bring you these. I might not have launched them, but I definitely brought them to you. They're amazing. 10 left. Don't hesitate. 0800 644 655 on the phone lines, or alternatively on the web. I'm standing like I'm about to run a race. Like I've got my foot in what's it called? Starting blocks. Like I literally. If Fiona looks at my feet, she'll see how I'm standing. I can't move. I'm literally like I'm ready to run. 11 by 6mm to a whopping 16 by 11mm. 17cm strand, be quick, for 80 carats of genuine natural amethysts. $11.95. You've got a minute to see it, or until the quantity sells out. Lustrous as you like. These are known as step facets, which is why you're going to get a different type of luster to what you would get as a brilliant triangular shaped facet. Lots of you on the web, do try and check it out when you can. It's only $11.95. I know, I don't know why. Crazy. Tina's in, Debbie's in, and you've got almost 30 seconds gone and 2 left. Check it out, check it out, check it out. I love watching Fiona. She's joining in. Did you see it here? No, I love it. It's made me so happy. Hold on, watch this. Check it out. Check it out. Can you see Fiona? Check it out. Check it out. She's just going. Check it out. Check it out. Oh, it's pearl time. Are you ready? Are you ready for this? Are you sitting at the edge of your seat? I love it. She's joining in. This is the best late show ever. Yes. This is. Now I brought you some pearls today. They were delumlicious on the morning show. If you missed out on them, you don't want to miss out on these. Can we afford to miss out on pearls when they're under £20? This strand of pearls has gone under £20. It's a really long strand. Can I just say, it says on the treatment that these have been heated. Please ignore that, because that is not going to be correct. That is not, forgive me for that. I don't know what's happened there in the information. There's clearly been a mix-up, so just to let you know. I'll get that notified, so maybe don't print out your authenticity certificates just now. I'll get that notified to the team, and we'll get that fixed for you. So, genuine pearls coming your way for, what do you think? They're gorgeous. These are there's almost like a blush, more of a blush apricot for me than a peach. They're not that dark. They're really soft.
I think when you first got them against your neckline, then they are a very soft, sort of very
tanned.
They're very, very classic, aren't they? And classy.
Class, elegance, any age. These are timeless pearls. $12.95. Are you serious? How many have we got? I only had 23. Fran in London has said, irresistible. To be irresistible. I agree with you, Fran. Your name's so good, I said it twice. 0800 644 655. Call me on the phone lines, join me on the web, because this is how we do it. Dun, dun, dun. The rest of the words, can you tell? That's why I just hum along. I don't think it does that. And I did a choo-choo train when I was singing it. I don't know why. What's the song I used to sing? And I could only sing it on a Friday night, and I always forget to sing it. I say, oh, we've got 15 seconds, 10 seconds left to look at this before they go. I had 23, Craigaville, everyone's multi-bidding. City of Bristol, you got 3, you were first in, well done. Essex has gone for 2. Hampshire, sorry, £12.95, time is up, and I think they're about to go. Au Natural. Joker. Turquoise, natural turquoise. If you got the turquoise rondelles earlier, I think I have 9. Oh, be quick. Against the skin tone, this just makes you feel amazing. I feel
gorgeous,
glowing, and it's only because of this strand. Stunning. What are you thinking?
Do you know what I'm thinking?
I want to know.
Intersperse one of those, especially around the midsection, with one of the little pearls that we've just had, little apricot pearls.
Oh, peachy pearls. Let me try and grab them for you. How awesome is that? I just managed to get the strand without even looking. With the apricot pearls, maybe some smoky quartz in there, bronzite even. You might be thinking, turquoise with bronzite, yes. And again, USA natural turquoise is making me think of the Sleeping Beauty mine. Oh yes, call me when you can. We had 9, 40 carats of turquoise. $24.95. Clock's not started. Because that knows something. Clever clock. Oh, $19.95. You better be quick on these. I only had a few anyway. I've now only got 5, going to 4. Confirm as soon as you can. I'm sorry about the small quantity, but would you rather have some than none? I think so. The worst that can happen is if you miss out. But if we didn't show it to you, you missed out anyway. So I think it's free to give it a try on the phone lines. It doesn't cost you a penny from a UK landline or Northern Ireland. It won't cost you a thing. So call me on the phone lines, or alternatively on JewelleryMaker.com on the web. If you've got I'm presuming you've already paid for your web provider, or you're using Wi-Fi. At $19.95, get 2 spaces, check it out. Your minute is about to be up. So is your chances. Good luck. That's stunning. Again, the look of your Sleeping Beauty turquoise, and it's from the USA, so I'm quite imagine it is. More ruby. For those of you who missed out on the ruby, I have, faceted drops for you now. Only 12 chances. If you fancied the ruby earlier and you missed out and you want to get a hold of this one, I've only got a few 60 carats. This is a bigger caratage, isn't it? 211 went in the launch of this strand. I only have 12. So 8 by 6 mil up to 12 by 7 millimeter, 16 cent. Today's been a bit surreal. It's been a really weird day. I think I am still waking up. It's like a sweet dream. Or a beautiful nightmare, one or the other. 16 centimeter strand, totally natural rubies. Of 60 carats. Gosh, these are big rubies. There's more than 6 on here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 rubies for 60 carats. It's pretty special, do you not think? Wow. We had 12. If you missed the morning show, you missed the rondelles. I managed to take them down to £40. That was 15 carats if my memory serves me correctly. Sorry? Say again. Say that again. He's not going to say, he's going to show. $19.95. You've got a minute to see it or until the quantity sells out, whichever happens first. It doesn't mean that you can't confirm after the minute. If there's anything that you've seen that if you want to see is still available, always ask. We just we can only afford to show it for a minute on air because the quantity, the price, airtime wise, we can't afford to do it more than a minute. I've got 12 people on the web and I only had 12. So good luck. Warwickshire, Sussex, Staffordshire, Essex has gone for 2. Kent, St Yorkshire, Hertfordshire, Kentucky, Linda, great to see you. Warwickshire, Mercy, gotta go. Good luck. Do check it out. but they may have just gone. Well done indeed. Right, 2-star buys, superstar buy I have for you here in my hand. This is this brilliant ring, which is a reorder of one of our most popular one-size-fits-all ring. That's our strands that are coming up at past. This 8 individual loops for you to attach. It's a resizable 925. It's 925 sterling silver, isn't it, Dan? It absolutely is. Sorry, I'm just struggling to think of that being 925 sterling silver next to the price point that I believe it's due to be. Redonkulous, but it is a superstar buy, so I'm gonna enjoy it. They're at past, which is not long at all. But before that, what's it now? It is. We're doing them now. Star buy again. Star buy. Oh, these we have. I'm not gonna be fibbing to you. I'm gonna be honest. We all love these today. Everybody's been talking. This has been one of our favourite bundles. I think we've brought you for a very, very long time. It's a big winner here for all of us here in JewelleryMaker. These are gorgeous. You've got 3 strands that work perfectly together. You've got a variety of sizes. You've got shapes. You've got faceted. You've got something for every elegant lady out there. And for every sophisticated gent who wants to make something, whether it be incorporating the pearls or these gemstones, you're going to love working with these. You really, really are. Now, it's called the Winter Stocking Filler. You've got lilac pearls of the perfect 5x4mm rondelle shape, which we've started calling potato pearls. Nothing to do with an actual potato, just similar in its shape, in an oval shape. But in other gemstones, I would know that as a roval shape, between a round and an oval. It's 1mm off a round and 1mm off an oval. Because if it was a 5x3, it would be an oval. If it was a 5 crackled quartz, plain rounds are these. You get 6mm. They are dreamy. It's like bubbles that you would get with a favourite liquid that you would wash your dishes with.
They're gorgeous. They're just gorgeous.
Aren't they? And then faceted. You've seen very, very similar clear quartz faceted strands today, but maybe you wanted some help. Maybe you wanted to see something you could put it with. Maybe you thought, oh, I love that clear quartz, but I want to get an opportunity where I can get it with strands it's going to work with straight away. Now, oh yeah, call me on the phone lines, join me on the web. I know a lot of you are already there. 70 carats of clear quartz you're getting, as well as your 80 carats of your rainbow quartz. So that's giving you a total of 150 carats of genuine gems. Pearls, we don't ever bring you a carat weight of pearls, because pearls aren't valued by their carat weight. So we don't mention that. They're usually valued by their size. These are not shell pearls, no. Oh, they are. Oh, forgive me. No, they're not. They can't. They're pearls. They're not shell. Who said shell? They're genuine freshwater pearls. You don't get freshwater shell. % pearls. We don't get potato shell pearls. These are I will take it, and it's from me. These are pearls. These are not. You can look at them. Do you know how you can tell? You rub it against your tooth. I'm not joking. Do you do that?
Yeah. These are definitely pearls.
Genuine freshwater pearls. The reason you can do that is with a shell pearl, what you usually have is a reconstituted shell. So it's just usually, say, could be a gem or shell upon shell upon shell. But when you rub it against your tooth, it's smooth. When you get pearls, because it's got layers and layers and layers of nacre, you can feel the different layers of your pearl. These are genuine pearls, they're freshwater pearls. What does it say on the web? Pearls? Lilac freshwater pearls? Perfect. On the web, or just on your information, because I know we've had problems with the two matching up. It's pearls. I'm going to leave it at that. There will be no problem at all. Your authenticity certificate will say pearls. They're absolutely 100%. I do not even need to question it. These are pearls. And I've just watched Fiona rub them against her tooth. Just to check.
They are pearls.
They're definitely
Sorry.
pearls.
Yeah,
Why so many people already confirming for genuine lilac freshwater pearls, rainbow and clear quartz. Are you ready to own that? Have you seen the designs that Fiona's been working on? The necklace that we saw earlier, that was just incorporating 2 of the strands, incorporating the pearls. And was it the clear quartz you used, or was it the mystic?
It was the clear quartz.
The clear
and
quartz.
Some of the little pearls.
Ah, and what a dreamy pearl they are. You know what you were dibsing?
Yeah.
Have you finished dibsing with it?
Almost.
Can we get a sneaky peek?
Yeah.
I know you've not finished, but when you see what these are, not only are you going to be getting the Superstar Buy, you're going to be getting this. This is amazing. One of the most popular designs out there is a pearl ring. Now you can add to that, you can have more pearls, you can have less pearls. I know Fiona's still in the middle of working with it, so thank you so much for taking the time to show us it, and I appreciate you're not finished with it. But I want you to see these pearls are perfect for this ring. Are you ready? We are bringing it in and we are dropping the price. 3 strands, we should be looking at a minimum on any strand at £6.95 per strand, £6.95. That's not incorporating the fact that these are pearls. But if we were £6.95, you'd be looking at what, 20 odd? £12.95 for the 3. Now, if this is not winter-tastic, I do not know what is. We had 80. How much of the stock has gone? Almost half, and the price has only just arrived. Woo! Well done, well done. Don't worry if you've already joined me on the web. At $16.95 it was that you put it in your baskets. You only get charged the final price. The final price is $12.95. Nobody pays more than anybody else at any point. Your card isn't usually charged until it's due to be shipped anyway, but your card cannot be charged with the final price until the final price comes in. So you don't need to check it out and come back again. You don't need to join me on the web and come back. Just on the phone line 4655 is a free phone number from the UK and Northern Ireland, from a landline or on the web. But whatever you do, get it, because it's $12.95 for the 3 strands. Can I twist them? They're gonna work dreamily. You must, if you're gonna get yourself the Superstar Buy, which is coming up, you gotta get this strand of pearls, unless you have pearls at home. But wait till you see this. This is just perfect. Classy, elegant, dreamy. Can I show it to you against the skin tone? It's a must, without a shadow of a doubt. Baskets, thank you. Thank you so much. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be here. None of us would be here. We wouldn't. And it's only thanks to your love of genuine gemstones and for you trusting us. I can't thank you enough. You know you've got until 31st of January 2015, I know, to make your mind up. So one of the longest money back guarantees we've ever offered. You get these 3 strands home and you think, actually, I'm not going to have time to use them. Send them back. If you get them home and they are, I don't know, don't match whatever other gems you wanted to use them with, send them back. It's not a problem, because I'll have them. Fiona will have them. There's always going to be someone who'll go think about something and worry. The money back guarantee is there for you to use if required. I've sent pieces back before.
Yeah, I have too.
You have. Not because there was anything wrong with it, just because it didn't match the outfit I was going to use it with, or I saw it on the television, and it's so hard to see on television and to feel it and to see it in size comparison to what you've got. Yes, you can get the dimensions. What were they? 6mm for the rounds and 5x4mm for the pearls. 6mm for the 2 rounds. So if you've got any 6mm strands at home, you can have a look at the size. But if you need help, get them home, have a look at them, make your mind up, enjoy them. And you don't have to fill out some big long form. You don't have to sign all these things. If you post them back, you post them back. There's a delivery slip on the back if you don't think you will, but you've got that option. It's like a safety blanket. Makes you feel better knowing that you could change your mind. And the money back guarantee till January 31st. Still can't get over that. Couldn't go over that saying that in October, never mind November. Right. What's next? Ring mount. Let me just show it to you. It's amazing. Can I get a message in? Let me know what you think of it. I'd love to hear what you think. I don't know if we've got any FIFO reviews. If you ever get an email from us asking you what you think of something that you've got from FIFO, that's our sort of supplier of information comments. So anything that you like, any star ratings that we have is due to that. So if you do get an email from us, you can only get an email regarding something you've actually got. We'd love to hear what you think of it. It only takes a wee second. Just let me know, yeah, it was great, or we can work on if there's something that you're thinking, oh, actually I prefer one that's only got, I don't know, 3 loops on it. Let me know. So this is coming up. We have launched these before. This is a reorder. It's massively popular. I've got about 250 of them. I'm going to be doing it for you in about 5 moments. So if you've got yourself the pearls, you're going to be wanting this to go together. And you're going to want this anyway. Can I choose? Really, can I choose? You sounded very hesitant there. Comes in a pouch. I'm in love. I'm in heaven. These are amazing. Designer Linda with her boutique collections calling my boss right now saying, why are these not in my boutique collection? Not that she speaks like that or that she would do that. But you know when you see something, think, oh, like whenever I see a rose quartz strand that launches, I'm like, I love that one. This is one I can imagine Linda being like, oh my gosh, I need it in my boutique. The boutique collection kits are really, really high-end designer gemstone looks that you could create. I mean, the fact that you've got so many, normally you would only get 3 on a strand. You don't know, what? 18 left in stock. This is a 1-minute wonder. I have 18 and it's not $24.95. Fiona, it's going down. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 of them. It's even got a sound effect. When has that ever happened? With 18 of these available at the lowest price point I would ever even contemplate for these. They are double pavilion, if you can see that. Can you see the brilliance, the quality, the clarity on these? These are magnificent. You have just got one of the biggest steals of the entire day, and I've been with you for, well, out of the 16-hour day, I've been with you for 8 of them. Oh no, it's not a 16-hour day, it's a 12-hour day, isn't it? I've been with you for 8 hours of the 12-hour day. This, I think, is one of the biggest steals, price point wise. I don't know how you've just got that. I genuinely think there's a mistake in this. At $97, you've got yours. You need to check this out. At $19.95, there are 4 left. I've got 4 people with it in your web basket. Not to mention those of you on the phone lines. Good luck to you all. Check that out. Amazing. Amazing. And you get a fancy poché with that. You can't, what? Blue sapphires. Tanzanite, pearls, turquoise, natural, rubies, rubies times 3, sterling silver findings. How many opportunities have we had? It's been countless. And now you're doing sapphire from a poché. How many have we got, please? 11 of these. When you see them, you're going to want them. 210 went in the launch. You could use these with the ring mount, couldn't you, Fiona?
Yeah, you could. You really could.
Oh my gosh, you could use these with the pink sapphires, the fancy sapphires from earlier. You could use them with the moonstone from earlier.
Oh, the moonstone, they'd be divine.
And with the solid sterling silver shepherd's hooks that we've had as earrings. That would be a must. The toggle clasps in sterling silver. All the sterling silver findings have sold out already. I can't remember the price of the last one. I don't want to remember it. He wants to match it, what, to $24.95? Or the price you drop. Clock hasn't started. Joker. Is this our penultimate opportunity before the star buy? It looks like it. although the star buy is probably more than likely going to $24.95 to $19.95 on a first come first serve basis. Are you ready? Are you ready for this? That you're sitting at the edge of your seat. Check it out before it goes. You get a minute to look at it, but that might not last. It's all dependent on the quantity. Teddy Bear in Texas, hiya! That alarm has scared me. I fell asleep at my desk and I'm wearing earphones. Oh, listen, we're trying to help. It scared me as well, to be fair. I didn't even know it was coming in. Out in Texas, my director's thinking, I scared someone in Texas. It's amazing. We can wake you up. What time is it in Texas? So the afternoon. You shouldn't be snoozing in the afternoon. At your desk at work. Are you at work snoozing? You should be thanking us, making sure you don't get in trouble. 19. Thank you very, very much. I've got them going, oh, they don't do Superstar Buy anymore. Yeah, we do. It's Superstar Buy. You ready? Superstar Buy. It's time for a
Super
Star
Buy!
Yay! Yay! It worked! High fives all round! Yes! Yes! Wes, come back! Yes! Whoosh! It's Superstar Buy time. You're gonna love this. This is where we bring you the ultimate treat, something for everybody, the creme de la creme. What we can do for you is a price point that we couldn't just do on any star buy, and we definitely could not do it just in a normal opportunity. The reason we do a Superstar Buy is to thank you, regular viewers, for taking the time to watch us. Whether you've got involved or not in any of the shows, you might just be a regular viewer, you might never have picked up the phone. This is to get you to join us for the first time ever. We want you to try us out. We want you to try our quality. We want you to try our customer service. We want you to try our price points. We want you to see what we're all about, and we're trying to make it as easy as possible. So not only to thank regular viewers and regular customers, those of you who join us day in and day out, but people. So many of you take the time to join us day in, day out. We take the time every evening to bring you a Superstar Buy on my show, and this, well, it's something for everybody. One size fits all, so you cannot go wrong. You can't. It's solid sterling silver, it's adjustable. It's a ring mount. Now what you can do is what the most gorgeous Fiona Potter has been doing, and is work with, well, for example, the dreamy pearls that we've just had. Thank you so much. Oh, this is gorgeous. Wait till you see this. Isn't it amazing how this can become this? Just by attaching some pearls, and not only pearls, you've attached the clear quartz as well. Now, you may have seen that it's got lots of pearls and pearls upon pearls, tassels and tassels and tassels of pearls that moves about. It's quite a tactile piece. You may have seen it. I don't know if you've seen it yourself, Fiona, but it's one of those rings that you need ring mounts like this to be able to recreate. It's been so popular. Lots and lots of people love tactile pieces, and lots of people love gemmy gem rings. Now this can be as big or as small as you want. You can make it like Fiona has, almost like a half eternity style design. Or you could cluster it and make it into a big round beady bead, a big round bauble if you want. You can do whatever you want, but you need the ring mount to do it. Can anyone work with this, Fiona, or do you need to be a designer like yourself at
Anybody
Irregular?
can work with that.
Yeah?
Anybody could. Even if you haven't got any of the fine head pins, but you've maybe had some 2.5 wire, or even if you've got monofilament, you can just thread the beads through, you can tie knots in it, you can wrap it round to pull them together if you want to. Anybody could use it.
Or
honestly.
could you make a beady bead and then wire that in,
Yes,
sew that
you
in, so
could.
you can make it separately and then add it to it
Yeah.
once you've already made it. If you
Definitely.
think, oh, I don't know how I'm going to weave in between them, you could just make one big one and then weave that one in.
You could.
These are selling out. I knew it was going to sell out, which is why we made sure we were bringing it to you at 1:45, just in case we didn't have enough, so that we might fit in another treat. Usually solid sterling silver, so you know it's going to be perfect. Allergy wise, it's 92.5% pure sterling silver. The other 7%, as many of you will know, will be copper. That's what you have to your sterling silver. That's what you add to your gold to make it rose gold, your copper. So you probably might not even know that. Did you know that? That the other percentage was copper?
Yes.
Oh, well, I'm glad.
But only because I heard somebody tell me on JewelleryMaker about 2 weeks ago.
See? Well, I didn't
So
know.
I'm being completely honest.
Until I trained as an accredited jewellery professional, I didn't know that the other percentage of silver was. It doesn't matter, does it? You don't need to know. But it's always good to know, because if somebody asks you, oh, 925, what does that mean? It's got, I'm presuming it'll have a 925 stamp on it. So you've got a 925 stamp in there. It's adjustable. But if you want to, what you could do, if you're thinking, oh, I don't want that gap there, because you see how it's got a little bit of a gap, what you can do is once you've got it to the size that you like, take it off, and then you can put a little bit of wire in there. You can fill that gap. You don't need to have a gap. If you want to have it at a set size, make it your size, and then wrap around it.
But it is actually comfortable to wear.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
It doesn't.
I put it on the ring mandrel and stretched it to fit my finger.
Yeah.
Just to see, because I hadn't used that one before, and it is really comfortable to wear.
Definitely. Easy to wear, easy to adjust, which is great because it means you can put it on different fingers. One day you might want to have it in your middle finger, and the other day you might want to have multi-bids are flying in. The average bid is coming in at 3, but you don't have to multi-bid, but it's lovely to see that you are. 2.4 grams. Average gram weight on a wedding band is about 2 to 3 grams. The heavy wedding bands are 3 grams. And that's just a band of gold or precious metal. These are 2.5 grams. Big gram weight. So price point, what would you hope for? What would you think? Well, what would you pay for a 2.5 solid sterling silver ring? Huge price. I don't know what the price is. No, I didn't know. Is that for real? Alice, Patricia, Hilya, I can't believe it. £6.95. And look what you could create with a few pearls, a few head pins. So that's giving you a half eternity style design, and I love it, Fiona.
Fun, and working out how you're going to do it, what I wanted to put in it.
I'm
Yeah,
so
it's fun.
pleased you're on the show with us tonight. Thank you so much for joining us.
I've absolutely loved every minute of it, so thank you.
It's been a real treat for us here on the Late Show. Do you know what shows when you're back with us? Have you got maybe not on the Late Show?
I've got a DI coming up next Friday.
Oh, so if you're a new viewer or you don't usually watch during the day, a DI is a design inspiration show that's live from 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. and that's next
Friday. And that's we're concentrating on resin, but we've got two completely different themes.
Oh wow! Are you excited for that? You clearly are, aren't you?
I'm really, really excited about it, yeah.
Oh yeah!
Really, really excited.
So if you've heard us mentioning resin on the show tonight, and it's Friday, so it has to be next Friday. I need to screw my head on. So next Friday, make sure you tune in to see our gorgeous Fiona. She'll be on from 1 till 5 p.m. and you'll be able to watch that. Let me show you this. This is just, if you've just tuned in, great timing, because you've only, well, bad timing because you missed the most fabulous Late Show with our Fiona Potter. But it does mean that you've got a chance to get this before it sells out. Last time it was on, it sold out, but for you now, it's £6.95. We've had a wee text from Sharon in Essex. Hiya, Sharon. You said, hi Ali, I have made a zircon and it looks lovely and is so comfy. Sharon, I'd love to see that. If you're on Facebook, can you take a picture and put it on my Facebook page? I would love to see that. I love zircon. I'm such a sucker for zircon. I've just had a wee message from Amanda in Nottinghamshire. Hi Amanda, you said, how has Fiona attached the head pins to the loops?
I can't show you one now because I've used them all.
Do you want me to give you this one? How long have we got? Have we got time? About 3-4 minutes. We can do that, right? If I give you this one, have you got a wee head pin there?
I haven't got any more fine head pins, but I can do it with a piece of wire.
Is that okay if I pass Fiona this and you can see it with a piece of wire? Will that help you, Amanda? Because I want to know too.
Okay.
Message Amanda, you're out in Nottinghamshire. If you ever want to drop us a wee message, just do it on JewelleryMaker.com. Sorry, poor Wes. It's probably like the second time he's used that big camera. Oh, is that a big one? Is that difficult, that one? Has it got a wee spinny bit, Wes?
The spinny bit.
Oh, wee spinny bit. It's hard to be fair. Your camera goes one way, but you have to spin it the opposite way, right?
Okay, so
I've done this camera bit, I know this.
Where shall
Can't
I
do it, but I know it.
Where am I aiming to?
You're aiming to Wes, but he hasn't got the camera there yet. He'll be a minute, he's new. I'm joking, he's awesome. I'm just winding him up because he was winding me up earlier, so I'm just trying to get him back.
That's a head pin.
Right.
I've put it on a piece of wire. Then I'm going to thread it up through one of the hoops and pull it reasonably close to. And then with my other I'm holding it between my thumb and index finger. And then I'm going to just gently push that up. Again, hold it quite firmly between your thumb and your index finger, and then bring the other piece of wire up. And just very, very simply twist it round.
Well, in fact,
it's there.
If you were to do that, I guess you could get a long length of wire, and instead of using different head pins,
you could do it that way. Definitely.
Like a vein, a hair.
I did it with the fine head pins because I liked I like the bubble at the end. But the other thing is, if I let go of that, you'll see that actually is quite loose. So then what you do, you leave the wire that's on the end of the head pin, put the next one in, and then when you've got 2 or 3, what I did was a figure of 8 with the wire around each one. And I did that two or three times, and then when it got to the next one, then I would join 2, then I put the next one on, and then they'll join. They're not floppy at all, they're just staying exactly where they are.
See, I love this one for the sort of half eternity style idea of the band, but I also love the floppy design, because the floppy design was the one that I originally saw quite a few years ago with all the different pearls, and they were flopping everywhere.
Yeah, I mean, if I'd got more of the fine head pins, that was all I could find. If I'd got loads more of the fine head pins, my intention had been to absolutely fill it until, you know, they were flopping absolutely everywhere.
Fill it everywhere. I love what you've done with the half eternity design. Fiona, thank you so much for having us, or thank you for being on the show. We've really enjoyed having you.
Thank you. As I say, it's just been a pleasure.
Yay!
Really enjoyed it.
We survived. If you want to see Fiona again, I know you do. Next Friday from 1 till 5, Fiona will be on the Design Inspiration. Again, brilliant designs. Thank you from myself and all of the team. Thank you to Wes on cameras. What a star. Coral, our floor manager. What a team. Our director Bruce, what a man for doing the overtime. Brilliant work. And producer Danny, first night back in the late shift. We've loved having him, and tomorrow night he's got some really, really naughty treats coming up for you. I've been Ali Defoy. It's been brilliant being with you. I'll be back live from 5 tomorrow night, and we'll see you soon. Thanks.
By sending the studio a message during our live hours. You can send a text to 60777 and start your message with JM Studio, or alternatively, go to our website and click on Watch the Live Show. Simply type your